And also I get actively pinged every time there's a fucking level 0 combo. It's impressive. I'm very flattered that somebody in some Discord will ping me every time a level 0 combo shows up.
Oh, sometimes I think.
Yeah, somebody in a Discord will always ping me when there's a half decent level 0 combo, and I'm flattered because that makes me happy. I'm always down to be pinged.
Level 0 supremacist.
Level 0 combo supremacist.
Yeah, dude.
I love level 0 combos. I do. I love them so much. None of my decks, I think, right now are level 0 combo, and it makes me really sad. I mean, what am I even playing right now? What am I playing?
Like Weiss Schwarz? That's crazy.
Oh, I've been playing like only Oshinoko.
Oh.
It's like
That got hit Pongo.
I went to locals. I played a game of Overlord. I got bored. I did play a game or two of Gakumas. I don't like level 0 Gakumas very much. I don't think that deck is very good.
Unlucky.
Yeah, that deck is literally feast or famine.
Okay, I actually need to like make sure I talk it. I have like the mic near my mouth so that I don't have to talk so loud.
Oh,
I
you
have
have
my
to find
cough.
me before, but oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. Yeah, what else am I playing? Oshinoko. I'm not playing like anything in English right now. Good Bang Dream's not out yet. I don't want to play Bunny Girl.
All you playing is just Oshinoko.
It's just Oshinoko, man. Like quite literally, when I was in Pittsburgh visiting Carmen, I think I just sat there and I just grinded Oshinoko the whole day.
You're disgusting.
That deck's really fun. It's really bad at killing people, but it's really fun.
I used to
do
enjoy
like
playing
revolving.
8 Stand by Oshi until 8 Stand by Amagami came out. That was just a better deck.
I'm still kind of sad I did not buy Amagami. I do kind of wish I had it.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I have 2 like pretty good decks out of it. 8 Pants and 8 Standby.
But you didn't think 8 Standby was good.
No, it was more of a I didn't want 8 Standby to be good because she was literally the worst girl.
She is the worst girl, but I know. Yeah, I'm also very happy that Oshinoko dodged the ban list. I don't think Oshinoko Oshinoko was the deck that did not deserve to be banned at all. It does have really high rep though. I will concede its rep was like surprisingly very high.
But it might be a popularity thing because Oshinoko is like literally everywhere in Japan.
I mean, the deck is also really comfortable. Like it's a very comfy deck to play.
It's just a nice standard 1-kick-1 deck. You can just constantly leave level 1 combo.
I would be very like confident in saying I think it's probably like one of the best 1K1 decks you can play in the current standard meta outside of like Gakumas, because Gakumas obviously has 9 cards of memory compression, which is fucking infuriating.
The only disgusting thing Oshinoko can do is like if you ever have a shit game and you hit 3 fast, you can still 5-stock triple finisher, heal in 3-0, and maybe get back in the game.
I've watched people, dude. I watched one guy do it off like he like had 4 stock, brainstorms, hits 3, triple Akanes, and I was like, that's pretty good.
Amagami is a lot of fun. The set feels like these quite modern utilities.
Isn't it just like isn't Amagami just like modern Mushoku, realistically?
I can't really say. It's like more aggressive, to be honest. You're like actually trying to fire off your finishers early.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that. I mean, that was like probably my least favorite part of Mushoku. That it was actually just like you never actually wanted to Ghislaine. You just wanted to sit on Paul.
Yeah, because of how cheap the finisher is, because it's just a pay 1 burn 2. Like the first time you level 2, you stand by 1 out, you get 1 finisher out, and maybe you trigger another standby, you get another 1 out, and then on turn 2 at level 2, if you still level 2, you can play the 2/2 event, and then play out another finisher and just go triple combo at level 2.
How many 2/2 events do you actually that deck actually play?
2,
it also plays Compass, right?
No,
It's 2-2.
you
No compass.
yeah, you either choose to go to offensive. Defensive route is play the
Okay.
one count the compass, or you play the aggressive, where you play the 2-2 events so you can fire off finishers early. It's not too bad because
And you like the 2-2
you have
event
lots of
more?
ways to dig for CXs with the 1-1
What did
event.
What does a 2-1 yellow card do?
One yellow card.
Yeah, the 2-1 that they play sometimes. It's the 2-1 Shirahi or whatever.
Oh, that one. That one's on play you can ditch to mutual refresh.
Oh.
And it's a beat stick.
Okay. Right.
I don't see that too much in 8 standby deck though.
I feel like I've seen it every couple times I've looked at an Amagami list. I don't know. That's the confirmation bias, right? It could really just be coincidence.
Yeah.
I've opened it and
it's probably more
it's
common
there.
the bar pants or the 8 pants build.
That makes sense. Yeah, I do see most of these lists playing the 2-2 event. That makes sense.
You go for aggressive. That's what I've been hearing. Just try to get your finisher out and just do like double, triple finisher at level 2.
Ditto? Interesting. And then the they're playing the red. They're playing the red fucking event. The 1-1.
Hmm?
Play the red 1-1, not the yellow, not the blue 1-1.
For what? The event?
The event.
Yeah. You play mainly the red 1-1. Just so they can help you find more.
That's
CXs.
the mill, right? That's a check 4.
Check 3 at anything.
Check 3. Yeah.
So that's why that deck's not bad, because you dig for your CXs.
Yeah, it has standby like reasonably. That's fair. Some people are playing for yeah.
So yeah, you try to like level 2 finisher, your opponent is level 3 or high or is dead, and then they try to level 3 finisher your ass. And if you live, you can easily find their CXs and triple finisher again, because your things are most likely gonna live when they're humongous.
Yeah, they're big. Humongous. All right, you do the little intro. I'm gonna make coffee real quick. I'll be right back.
What the fuck?
You can kick it off. Leave me alone.
Oh my god, this guy always makes coffee after I start the stream. Why doesn't he ever do it before the stream? What the fuck? Alright. Hey guys, Kevin here from the Strictly Broken TCG team, and we are here a week late for Aogiri High School. We had to postpone this stream by a week so that I could recover. I had a bad cough last week, and I still have a little bit of cough right now, but it's not as bad. But yeah, I was pretty sick last week. Coming back from my trip from Vancouver BCS or BESF. We are here to talk about Aogiri High School. If you're not quite sure what Aogiri High School is, it is like a VTuber company similar to Hololive. So all these girls, there's like 12 girls for a new VTuber, well, not a new VTuber group, but they've been around. They're decently popular in Japan, but it's like almost no coverage for them in the English scene. These girls have about 500k subs each, which is actually pretty impressive for VTuber wise, which means they're doing good enough where they can probably live off of VTubing. With that being said, I have my co-host Jason making coffee downstairs, and we're gonna go over the rating system. We're gonna rate cards from a scale of 1 to 5. 1 star is being cards not worth picking up. 2 stars going to be cards that are niche or tech cards or just generic options. 3 stars are cards we would consider worth testing. 4 stars are going to be staple cards, good staple cards like Ricky's, Brainstorms, EP Healers. And 5 stars are going to be your highlight cards. These are going to be your make or break cards. That's going to be really good for the set. Is it 13 members? That is true. It's 13 members. My bad. I miscounted. With that being said, Mr. Jason will be reading cards. I'll be talking about it because he has actually zero idea about any of the cards, and I've read them to an extent because, you know, I fucking translate these cards. But yeah, we'll wait for him to start. A whole gimmick of this set, I think they have like the ASMR finisher top end, which they send cards of ASMR trade to memory, and you can spawn them out from memory. Other than that, the set's pretty generic. It has just some good cards with some good text on them. You'll have like a check 3 combo that also has a chance to stock charge and stuff like that. Yeah. Welcome back, sir. How's your coffee?
Coffee.
All right. I done the whole spiel. Now you can start it off with the TD highlights.
TD highlights. First, we have 00 Chiyomi. If all your characters are Aogiri High School, it gets 2,000 power. And when the starter puts attack phase, you may move this character to an empty front row slot with a character across from it. So it's a 3,500 chaser. It's Milim Runner.
Yep, this is verbatim Milim, exactly word except for the trait. Good card in Slime, still good card nowadays. It's one of the strongest.
I'm assuming Dex play this, right?
Yeah. A good amount of Dex players, I believe. I don't know. I haven't looked too closely at the deck list.
I will say the art for this set, when it's actually like the art, I like the art in this set so much better than Hololive. I'm gonna be honest. Like,
damn.
As like another VTuber thing, I think this has some really nice art.
Obviously, the 4 stars is probably one of the best red plus and zeros you can be playing. I don't remember what other good ones they have, but this is always just a good generic option.
I'm sure there's like a clean cut or something. All right, 00 Komaru. Discard one. This played on stage from hand. You pay the cost. If you do, the top card of your deck, choose a level X or lower character from the waiting room. Add it to hand. X is level the revealed card, and this has shift level 0.
Yeah, maybe this is why I was thinking about Komaru instead of Komari.
Yeah, probably.
Well, it's Rico. This is also from Slime. This is literally verbatim the Soei Rico with the shift and the Rico effect.
Yeah, bro, this shit is just Slime.
That's this shit is literally just Slime. This didn't see too much playing Slime, but you know, Rico's always good. We'll give it a 4-star.
I remember you tried to pill me on 4 Rico and Slime.
Oh, that was for like a standby Slime, wasn't it?
That was it for standby or was that for?
I'm pretty sure it was a standby, like set 2, a standby Slime.
One of those two.
Yeah. Good card. We love top deck knowledge. We love free discards.
Love Rico. Toragaru. All of your opponent's characters get paid to encore, and it is a CX swapper. 35 CX swap.
I don't remember this is the only CX swapper in the set. If it is, you know, very good. Pick it up. If it's not, I mean, it's still a fine card. An oversized CX swapper.
Yeah.
2-star.
3-2 Urame. When this is on stage from hand, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Put them back on the top of your deck in any order. Then choose one of your opponent's characters. Return it to hand, and it's pay on attack. Pay 2, ditch 1. If all characters are Aogiri, pay the cost. Deal X damage to your opponent. Activate the level revealed card +1.
Yeah,
I like this card.
So it's first and foremost a bouncer. Then second of all, it can be your finisher as well. It can also nicely set up its own burns. So you can know if you want to burn 1, 2, or 3, which is or 4, whatever you need, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
We'll give it a 3-star. Worth testing. Worth a slot in your deck.
I was told this set has a lot of off finishers. So.
That's why the Stoxel 2-soul deck, they play no finisher.
It's all finishers.
All finishers, dude.
Alright. 00 Uru Toragaru. This cannot side attack. When it's played on stage from hand, you pay the cost. Ditch 1. If you do look at the top 4 cards of your deck, choose a level 1 or higher. Come wrong, you add it to hand, so the rest of the waiting room. It's the 00 free run. Except it's bigger because it can't side.
It's pretty nice. Not bad. Good on-turn hand filter and mill. Better than the on-def ones usually. We have a 4-star.
1-0 Komaru. During your turn, if you have another Aogiri High School character, it gets 3,000 power. Time-based combo in this attack, if you have the choice CX in your CX area and you have 3 or more other Aogiri High School characters, look at up to 3 cards from the top of your deck, choose one Aogiri High School character from among them, show it to your opponent, add it to hand, send the rest to waiting room. If you send a CX to waiting room by this effect, you may blind stock one, and this is a soul trigger. Kind of crazy.
Yeah, I swear, I wish when I was playing in Vancouver with Bunny Girl, I had this type of combo, because the fucking amount of times I revealed a CX off my check 3. Oh my god.
If my just blind stocked you one,
Yeah, it's a very strong card. It might be the level 1 common to go for. We'll give it a 5-star. Very strong.
Yeah, I mean, it just does everything, right? +1 hand, +1. The stock is like, it's a really nice, like, when the worst case happens, you feel good. You get something out of it.
At least you get something out of
And
it.
then
If you don't hit the free stock, then you fucking milk 3 clean. That's pretty poggo.
yeah.
Unless you
But
trigger
also,
CX.
there's another really cool card that pays you out for having a lot of CXs out. So I mean, or can. 3-2 Nekuro. Continuous. If you have 4 more Aogiri High School characters, this can be played without meaning color requirements, and this is -1 level in hand. Suisei. When this is placed on stage from hand, if you have another Aogiri character, heal up to 1, and this gets 3k power. And then send 1 Aogiri High School character from your hand to memory. During the turn this is placed on stage from hand, when this card's battle opponent is reversed, you hit the cost. If you do, choose a character in your wing, add it to hand. Oh, this is the Yuka. This is the roundabout Yuka.
Roundabout Yuka. So it gives you memory compression, so it's a quote-unquote memory EP healer. And it gets you a hand filter. Although you do have to get a reverse, she is a respectable 11-5 on turn, though.
Yeah, she's huge.
So at the bare minimum, she's 11-5 beast stick. You either force a counter, or you get a hand fix as well as compression, free compression. So this card is pretty fucking good. Also, I'll give it a 5-star. A standout card.
Yeah, this is like this EP is like insane.
Like the only thing that can be better than this contextual, like, but it's like comparing apples to oranges is like the Bang Dream EP healer, because that one's also just super insane.
But at the same time, this is like
one is a super cheap EP healer that has a decent body. This one's just a good body because it's 11-5 offense, as well as being the hand fix and compression. It's like, what the fuck.
And you can play this in every deck because it has no color.
Good card, good card. Starting off 2 bangers.
0-0 Tamako. When the CX is triggered, when you trigger a CX, choose one of your characters, gets 1k power. And then Brainstorm, pay 1 Restless, check 3, add 1 Brainstorm. It's okay.
It's a fine Brainstorm. We'll give it 2 stars. It's nothing crazy. Check 3 Brainstorm.
0-0 Urutoragaru. At the start of your CX phase, if this is rested, send this to memory. If you do at the start of your next draw phase, choose one of this card from memory, place it on stage in any slot. And then it's a pay 1, rest self, Brainstorm, salvage. This is part of the funny deck.
Yeah, this is the funny. They saw play in the funny deck where you're trying to reduce the amount of Aogiri cards in your deck. Yeah, by constantly keep a board. It's funny, but it's only, I think it only sees play in that specific deck, to be honest.
Yeah.
We can still give it a 2 stars. It's like okay finisher. Okay Brainstorm, my bad.
1-0 Chiyomi. When split on stage from hand, this gets 3k power. Send one of your other Aogiri characters from stage to win when it's attacked. Pay the cost. If you do, this gets 1k power and the following ability. When this card's battle opponent is reversed, you may choose one of your opponent's characters who's one level higher, one or higher characters. If you do, your opponent chooses one extra level character from the waiting room. Swap them. X is the level of the character chosen by you -1. Has a soul trigger, so it is a level down, but it sacks 1 on attack, which is interesting, I guess.
Yeah. I thought that's gonna be 0-2 at first. So I was like, oh shit, a 6k 0-2 with 7k 0-2 with a soul trigger. That's pretty good. And then it's a level down. So I mean, it's like if you are playing yellow, this is like you could play as a 1 attack, but you still yes, but it was kind of whatever.
I remember when Bang Dream, I would see like the people playing 8 pants, they would tech in the 1-1 level on reverse level down.
But Bunny Girl teched in 1-0 Futaba level down. But that was for specific matchups.
When Andrew was playing, and that was also when they were playing Bar, right? Bar Pan.
No, people played an 8-door.
Oh really?
It was mainly for Aogiri, I guess, so you can level down to 2-2.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
And they could not afford to keep it alive to pay 3 on court.
3-2 Komaru. Continuous Link ASMR. So this is Link, and the name is ASMR. Very subtle. During your turn, this gets 4k powered with stage from hand. You may or memory draw 2, discard 1, discard 2 at the end of this card attack. If the card of confidence is reversed, you may pay the cost. You do choose one of your characters across from this, send it to memory or send it to clock. I mean, so it's a ditch 2 clock kick.
Yeah. I think this is the commonly the ASMR card of choice usually because it gives you it's basically a discard 1 because he takes his own card, and as an off finisher. Basically, with the whole ASMR deck, it's kind of like it's kind of like a pseudo restance. She like sends herself somewhere, so sends herself to memory to finish her, and then she'll bring a bunch of cards with link ASMR. Unfortunate thing is,
that's hands one, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, the actual finisher that ties the whole link ASMR thing together is in blue, so we won't talk about her until way later. But this is the most notable one, so we give it 3-star.
That's also why these cards send to memory, right?
Unfortunately, the Link deck isn't too popular. If you don't know what Link is, and Link is basically just like a third trait. You can just think about it as third trait that can be put on characters or CXs or events. But in this set, it's just characters. But yeah, we'll give it 3 stars.
Yeah, this is D4 DJ Link, whereas Macross is Grisaya Link. 3-2 Nekuro. I think D4 DJ was Link on characters.
Yeah, it's characters, and they had some that was Link on events, CXs though. That's how you like.
Did they?
They had like the back row that can swap the CXs.
Oh, you're right. I remember.
That's how they can play like six bar two choice or something.
Yeah, that makes sense. 3-2 Nekuro. Once put on stage from hand, draw 2, discard 2, stock 1, and then climax combo. Pay 3, discard 2. When this card attacks, if you have the choice climax in the climax area, you may pay the cost. You deal X damage to your opponent twice. This turn, this gets 1k power. X equals the number of cards in your memory.
It is pretty expensive though. It is, I think, still 10 stock. Do triple. Well, yeah, as well as a shit ton of discard.
Well, you can't triple. This can't triple. Like not natty triple at least. There's always got to be like a.
You always have to hit a brainstorm or hit like 2 CX triggers, and a brainstorm. That's like this is always the finisher you try to aim double. You can hit memory without your. There's one. You have the EP hitter that goes send cards to memory, and there's like 1 or 2 other cards that send cards to memory. But it's actually not a crazy amount. So
you probably get like 3 memory, right? I imagine.
Yeah, I think you just aim for 2 or 3 memory, just so that you can double burn 2s or double burn 3, like your rim.
Yeah.
We have a 2 though. It's pretty expensive top end. Nothing like rem. Rem's stupid.
Yeah, true. So true. 0-0 Nekuro, when this is reversed, if a battle opponent is level 0 or lower, you may send that character to stock. If you do, put the bottom card of your opponent's stock to ring, so stock bomb. When this is reversed, choose one of your Aogiri High School characters without a marker. You may place it underneath that character face up as a marker, and if you do this turn, that character gets pay 1 Twin Drive. This card is funny.
I think it's fine as a stock bomb in the end. But it's not really doing too much outside being stock bomb. The Twin Drive is cute, but nothing crazy. I'll give it 2. You know, it's only nice like early game where you can crash this first, and then if you still happen to trigger a choice or a CX, you can immediately pay it out off your next character.
Yeah. 2-0 Komaru. Assist level X. Send 1 Aogiri High School character from your memory to waiting room. At the start of your attack phase, you may hit the cost. If you do, choose one of your characters that gets 2,000 power. This card is bad.
Yeah, it's not worth talking about. Second effect will almost never come up. And it's best that it's just a 2-0 level assist, but who needs that nowadays?
Uru Toragaru. Pay 1 when this is placed on stage from hand. You may pay the cost if you do search your deck for 1 copy of this. Place it on stage any slot. Shuffle your deck afterwards. Climax combo. When this attacks, if you have 2 or more, if you have the choice climax and climax hand, you have 2 or more other Aogiri characters. Put 1 card from the top of your deck in a stock, and this turn this gets 5,000 power. Wow.
Probably not worth slogging a CX for this kind of combo. And then if you are just playing this without the combo, you're getting fucking a 5-5. 5,500 vanilla basically. We have a 1-star.
2-1 Tamako. Pay 1, discard 1, send 1 of your characters from the stage to waiting room. When you use this card's back up, pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your opponent's characters whose level is higher than your opponent's level. Send it to stock, and if you do, put the bottom card of opponent's stock to waiting room. Try under counter. It's a sack anti-change counter.
Yep, that's a good cost anti-change counter. We'll give it a good 2 stars. 1 up tech if you need an anti-change counter. It's a good one, at least.
3-2 Chiyomi. When this is played on stage from hand, you may pay the cost, pay 1. If you do, this turn this gets the following ability. When this card's damage is cancelled, you may deal the same amount of damage to your opponent. This has 3 souls, so it's a punchback. Not punchback, but it's like the E-to-do burn.
Funny, cute. Probably not worth it still though. You still require.
They don't play this in the stock soul 2 soul deck. I feel like this would be played in the stock soul 2 soul deck.
Not from what I see.
Maybe not. Okay. It seemed like okay enough. But...
I mean, it's still fine. It's like give it 2 stars. It's like an okay off finisher.
But I'm assuming there's probably better off finishers be playing. Yeah. Fair enough. Okie dokie. 0-0 Chiyomi. When it's played on stage from hand, look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Choose 2 of those cards, put them on top of your deck or into the waiting room. In any order, whatever. And then alarm when the top of your, if it's on the top of your clock, English is really hard, and you have 4 more Aogiri High School characters at the start of your attack phase, choose one of your characters this turn against the following ability. When this card attack, if the level of the character crossfit is 2 or higher, this turn gets 6k power, so it's anti-level 2 alarm.
2 like okay effects that would have been good secondary effects, but 2 secondary effects on 1 card, not good. I'll give it 1 star.
0-0 Komaru. Pay 1. So when you got the Aogiri High School characters from stage to waiting room, if you do look at the top 3, add a card to the next waiting room. Kazuma.
Yeah, Kazuma, but you get a sack 1 instead of ditch 1. It's okay, but probably won't. It's a tech card you could play if you need a way to dig for CX, but it's probably not going to be played. 2 star.
Makes sense to me. 0-0 Nekuro. When split on stage from hand, if you have 4 or less memory, choose 1 Aogiri character in your waiting room and 1 card in your memory, swap them. Discard 1, send this to waiting room, choose 1 Aogiri High School character in your waiting room, add it to hand. Helmet. This card's okay.
Yeah, we'll give it a 2, just for it being a helmet. Good. It's fine. First effect kind of useless.
Yoki. 0-0 Tamako. When split on stage from hand, all characters on the following effect. If you have 5 or more memory, choose 4 cards from your memory, send all other characters to waiting room. Discard 1 card, up 1 card from your hand to clock. When this is placed on stage from hand, you pay the cost. If you do, look at the top X cards of your deck. Oh, hang on. Hello.
Oh, my bad.
You good?
Yeah.
If you do choose up to 1 level X, look at the top X, choose up to 1 card from among them, add it to hand, send those waiting room, where X is your number of other Aogiris. So it's like the... What is the first card this effect? I don't know. It's like I always think of Baiken, but it's not Baiken.
There's a Uzuki in Bunny Girl that has this.
It's the Uzuki and Bunny Girl too, yeah.
Yeah. This is probably the one you do play if you want to have low 0 things for CX because it's costless. This would be a 2 as well though, but it's a higher 2 than the other one. The one I had to sack 1.
Alrighty. This is a 1-0 Nekuro. During your turn, if you have 2 or more other Aogiri High School characters, it gets 4k power, so it's an AK with CX. That's pretty big. Comments combo, discard an Aogiri character. At the end of this card's attack, if you have the choice 6 in the CX area and you have 2 or more Aogiri characters, pay the cost. If you do look at the top 4 cards of your deck, choose 1 Aogiri High School character from among them, show it to your opponent, add it to hand, send this to waiting room. After you may send this to memory, and if you do at the start of your next draw phase, choose this card from your memory, place it on stage at any slot, and this is a soul trigger. This is basically just a Heaven Burn Dread combo.
Yeah, but you're forced to discard.
You are forced to discard.
And you're forced to go Time Machine. Or unless you don't want to plus.
The Heaven Burn Dread one doesn't even it doesn't have the discard, but yeah.
Yeah. The Heaven's Burn Red one, you actually just get a plus, and then you can get a second plus if you want to.
Yeah, I mean, the Heaven Burn Dread one is...
So this is definitely much worse.
This is also a common, I guess.
Yeah. The Komaru combo exists. There's probably no reason to ever play this. We'll give it a 1.
Yeah, for real. That card is just so much better. 1 Komaru. During your turn, if you have 2 or more other Aogiri High School characters, it gets 3500 power and the following ability. When this card's battle opponent is reversed, we send that card to your stock. If you do, put the bottom card opponent's stock in the waiting room. So it's a stock Adachi. And then it has Hard Encore. So pay 1 at the start of the Encore phase. If you have no other rested characters in your front row, you may pay the cost for you rest this.
You know what's funny? People actually, this is another card that's played in the funny deck. The one infamous deck.
Oh, good, because it stays on board.
Because it's a pay 1+1, yeah.
I see.
Yeah. So for that reason, we'll give it a 2.
That makes.
In all other cases, we'll give this a 1.
That makes a lot of sense. Because I know Box was telling was telling us that like Japan really doesn't play Adachi ever. You can kind of see that from.
This is not
pay
Adachi, by the
to
way.
list. Like they, this is not Adachi.
Yeah,
It's
it's an
oh
A5
no,
theater.
it's Hakuro. It's
The Hakuro,
the
yeah.
Hakuro. Like the,
Stock
but it's
stock
on one.
removal.
Oh, I misunderstood. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, when this battle opponent is reversed, me say that character is stock. I
Mhm.
mean, that's way better. Okay, that's actually like fine. Hard removes other opponents' things too. Holy fuck, that card. What card is that? Okay.
Yeah, it's still 2 though.
Fine card.
Specifically because it has a deck that exists for it. If they did this a week ago, we would have got that card a 1 for sure. For sure.
Yeah, 100%. I'm biased like that. I know. We will. 2/2 Urotorogaru. If you give all your characters to Aogiri, this gets flung 2 abilities. During your turn, this gets 3k powers with the 10/5. The hand encore. When this attacks during this trigger step of this card attack, trigger check twice, and then it's fake twin drive. So trigger twice, put the top card to waiting room.
Yeah.
Fine. It's like a wannabe Nino, right?
Yeah, but I don't think even the 8 standby deck
does the twin
plays
drive
this
thing?
though.
No, probably not.
Yeah, it's probably not worth it.
The Ricky in this set's so expensive.
I think it's just because it's swing's tiny. Like the other ones, they're swinging at least 12k.
Yeah,
this
this
one's
is 10/5. This is like
10/5,
this is unacceptable.
Yeah.
I get it. It's supposed to be for standby, right? So you get the twin drive, so you hit standby more. I would buy it if you told me standby played this, but I'm pretty sure standby has a 2/2 combo, don't they?
Yeah.
So like they're never gonna play this. It's just kind of what it ends up coming down to.
Yeah, you're a 1. Move on.
Alrighty. 3/2 Urotorogaru. During the turn, this is played on stage from hand. When this is attacks, if you look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put them choose the 2 cards from among them, put them back on the top of your opponent's deck in any order. Oh, look at the top of your opponent's deck. I see. And then put them back on the top of your opponent's deck in any order. Send the rest to waiting room, or to the bottom of your opponent's deck. Look at top 2. Send. Why is it worded like that? Put them on top of your opponent's deck in any order. Send the rest to the bottom of your opponent's deck. So it's a mocha. Oh, shitty mocha. It's a shitty mocha.
Yeah.
This is a 3. This is a 3/2. Pay 2 on this attack. You pay the cost if you do this turn. That gets 2,000 power. Then send the bottom 2 cards of your opponent's deck to the waiting. I see.
Yeah, you've seen that.
Damage your opponent. It's the fucking Himmel Freerin garbage.
If you mocha and you hit, you can get a burn 1, or you can get a burn 1.
Wow, fantastic.
Yeah. Outside of that, I don't think this card really sees place in the deck. The main decks that would be playing yellow would be playing other finishers in this. The ASMR stuff, most likely. With this A2 though, it's like a fine card. At least it's a free mocha.
I was looking up the price of the level 0 deck just out of curiosity, because obviously it's level 0. That deck's expensive.
Expensive.
Yeah, I mean the EP and the Ricky are both 2480.
GG's.
So yeah, GG. 1/0 event. Send one of your characters on stage to waiting room. You pay the cost if you do perform the following effect twice. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Choose an Aogiri character from among them. Show it your opponent, add it to hand, send the rest to waiting room. This one seems okay.
Yeah, it's fine. That's all I can say for it. Except the only problem is if you don't want to sack something, you need the dig. This is like obviously worse than just have vanilla camera. And vanilla cameras don't see much play anyways.
Yeah, that's fair.
We'll give it a 2 at least though. It's not like one of those you can sack a character to send stock, or Benjamin that's sack to draw 1 ditch 1.
Yeah, that makes sense. 3/1 event played in the funny deck. If you have 2 or less Aogiri characters, cannot be played from hand. This card can be played without meaning color requirement. Choose 1 card in your waiting room, add it to hand, send this to memory.
This is also played in the funny deck.
That's what I said. It's in the funny deck.
Yeah.
It's the only reason I know it.
It's a nice card. You can either search for your finisher or search for your finisher CX. That's about it. I give it a 2.
No. This card art is all the double arts. Wow.
Oh, that is it for yellow. Whee. Yellow all star bangers, but the rest of the yellow cards kind of whatever, to be honest.
Yeah. 0/0 Akari. She's cute. She looks like the Niji Sanji girl. Once we on stage from hand, this turn, this gets 500 power. It gets X power, X equal to the number of cards in your clock times 500, so it's like the Scarlet. And then pay 1, clock yourself 1, start your deck for level 1 or lower.
Ricky's fine. Give it a 4-star. Good to have. Better to have it than not have it.
It's also attacks big, which is nice. This card actually attack like
it's like
4 or 5.
Max 4 or 5, yeah. Max
That's
gain
pretty
3k.
big.
Oh no, max can it can get 3-5. You can gain the power first before you clock and level your stuff. Wait, no, yeah, it's not
Well, no, you cannot.
Yeah, so
Yeah, max 3k.
Yeah, I was chatting there. Okay.
Yeah, it's okay, I forgive you. 1-0, Moemi. This does not stand during your stand phase. Climax combo when it's attacked. If you have the bar CX in your CX area and you have 3 or more Aogiri High School characters, perform the following effect twice. You may mill 3. Choose one of your characters in your hand. Choose the following 2 effects. Mill 3 and then salvage 1. This card's not very good.
Yeah.
Bad.
It does not stand during a stand phase, but it's like 2 cards that you can use to take advantage of that, but they're not good cards either. So
is there actually a way to stand this?
Yes, there's 1 card that can stand it. That's like a stock charger, but it's like a 4K stock charger. That has it hit a top. That has it hit a level 1 higher.
I'm good.
We'll give it 2 though. It's supposed to be part action.
Somebody did play Bardor. That's crazy.
It's part of a 8-bar deck.
Package. Oh,
yeah.
door bar.
We'll give it 2 though.
Oh, it's the other level 1 bar.
Oh wait, there's another level 1 bar. Okay, we'll get this one.
3-2 Popera. Climax combo when it's attacked. If you have the bar climax in your climax area until the end of your opponent's next turn, this gets the following 2 abilities. When this is reversed, this card's battle opponent is level 3 or lower. You may reverse that character. When this card's battle opponent is reversed, you may heal 1. You thought this card was gonna be good, man.
No, I said there is something for it. There is a way to EP this card out. There's a 2-1 that EP.
Nobody plays it. I honestly would have bought it if they played this deck. It seemed like one of those things. If this was like playable, Japan would have wanted to play it. But
there's also like a 1-1 that gave this a bar trigger. So there is support for this card, but obviously it's not good enough because all you're really getting out of it is you're getting an on reverse heal because you early played it, and then on the crackback if your opponent does beat over it, you get another heal, or your opponent crashes into it, you get another heal, or your opponent sides it and you basically heal 3 or heal 2.
Is it true?
It's a defensive card, but you know, why play defensive deck when you can play standby or
Offense.
Bungo Bingo?
Heal. We love healing.
I still give it 3. It's probably something out there that someone can probably figure out, but in the end, it's probably not worth it. It's kind of unique though.
0-0 Popera. When pay 1 when spit on stage from hand, you pay the cost. You choose one of your opponents. Choose a character in your opponent's waiting room, place it on the opponent's stage on an empty slot. So it's summoned for the combo, and then it is a helmet. Discard 1, send this to waiting room, salvage an Aogiri character. Yeah. I mean, this card works for the deck it's in for sure.
That's about it.
Reverses.
You just get your reverses for your finisher.
Picked you up the Popera.
I bought the set today so I can play specifically that bar combo. So I'll have to share my experience. Let us know, sir. Let us know.
Yeah, good luck, man. God bless.
Are you a Popera fan? Wait. Oh, are you a
pretty sure he just. No, I'm pretty sure he meant that. He meant the Popera bar.
Oh,
right?
the Popera bar. Are you a Popera fan?
There's no way anybody is sitting there being like, that Moemi bar, mega based. I wanna buy the set for that bar. Popera bar, I get it. That card's kind of different. It's really funny. That one I could buy. This is fine.
We'll give it a 2 though. It's just a helmet in the end that can support your finisher. Deck looks super fun. That's good to hear.
Yeah. 1-0 Akari. When spit on stage from hand, if you have 2 or more, if you have another Aogiri character, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put them back on the top of your deck in any order. Then this one gets 1500 power. Send one of your other Aogiri characters on stage to waiting room. When this is placed on stage from hand, you pay the cost you do with the top card of your deck. If it's an Aogiri High School character, add it to hand. They played this in the level 0 deck.
Yeah, they played this in the stock Blue Soul deck. Yeah, it's fine card. It's kind of like Rushia and Marin for Hall Life. If you have cards that stick down the board, you can remove it, get a plus off of it, or get like a better card off of it. So like if you're 3/5 chaser live, you slam this down, get something out of it. We'll give it a nice 3. More testing if you like that.
1-0 Popera. When this plays on stage from hand, this gets 3k power. Burger. Pay 1. When this battle opponent is reversed, if you have the bar in the climax area and you have another Aogiri character, you can pay the cost. If you do, search your deck for 2 Aogiri characters, show them to your opponent, then choose 1 card in your hand, send the remaining to the bottom of your stock. Show them to your opponent, choose 1, add it to hand, send the rest to the bottom of your stock, shuffle your deck afterwards. Okay, so it's search 2, but it's fake pay 1. It's kind of like the it's like the Bang Dream pants combo.
Yeah, instead of 2 from waiting room, you get 2 from deck.
And I think the pants combo is actually pretty good.
Yeah, but the pants combo didn't need to reverse.
That is true. But this is 8k, and like the payoff for searching is pretty strong.
Searching is immediate deck. Yeah, immediate deck compression.
Yeah, more likely to also trigger your bars. So.
Or cards that you make a bar. It's a fine level 1 combo. We'll give it a 3. The only downside you have to get reversed, but you know, people getting reversed with Gear Camp and Baku Mask, and you get reversed that, I guess. It swings 8k at least.
Alrighty. Let's see. 1/1 Etra. Continuous. If you have a climax with a bar trigger in your CX area, all of your others 3/2 Popera. And 3/2 Etra, in any area gain bar trigger, assist 500 power times 2 Aogiris, and then Digit CX. When you trigger a CX pay the cost, you look at the top 2 cards of your deck, choose 1 card from among them, add it to hand, send the rest to waiting room. Okay.
Yep, this is what gives you the bar trigger on your Popera finisher or your Etra, which we'll talk about later. It's a fine card's low assist, helps with the bar deck. With a CX filter. Give it a 2-star. I just love bar support, man. True.
That's fair. 1/1 Ibuki. When this is reversed, if this card's battle opponent is higher than your opponent's level, you may send that character to the top of your opponent's clock to waiting room. If you do, send that character to clock. So this is a clock Adachi. Actually Adachi, not misreading.
Yeah. Not misreading.
And then discard run. When this is reversed, pay the cost of you, choose an Aogiri character and you're waiting mat at the hand. Oh, this is like okay.
Yeah, it's a Adachi. With a hand fix. We'll give it a 2.
1/1 Ura Toragaru. During your turn, if all your characters are Aogiri High School, this gets 4,000 power. When it's attacked, if the cost of the character crosses is 2 or higher, this gets 2,000 power. Hand on quarter.
I'm good, bro. I don't want my 1/1 to be 5k on defense. I will give it a 1. Not even red for standby.
True, actually. Let's see. 0-0 Moemi. Aogiri High School, blah blah blah. Send one of your opponents, other Aogiri High School characters on stage to waiting room. When it's placed on stage from hand, you pay the cost. You do draw 1. Act, send this to waiting room. Choose one of your Aogiri High School characters. This turn it gets +1 soul.
No. She does have voice trait. I'm good though still in the end. It's like one of the things where you can sack your Moemi combos, get a draw 1. The one that's like rested. Shit like that. Wow. We'll give it a 1.
Alright, 0-0 Popera. When it's put on stage from hand, choose one of your characters, turn it gets 500 power. Discard 1 CX, send one of your other characters on stage to waiting room. When this is on stage from hand, you pay the cost. You do choose 1 CX and you're waiting right at the hand. It's a sack CX swap.
Sack CX swap. So give it an instantly 2 for being a CX swap. That's different from the pay 1 CX swap. This is just Popera. This is like Polka with her clown outfit on, and Popera without her colors on.
So true.
So true.
Alright, 0-0 Akari. Once put on stage from hand, this turn this gets X power, X equals the number of your opponent's characters times 500. CX combo when this attacks, if you have the level 1 or lower stock soul in your climax area and you have 2 or more other Aogiri High School characters, mill up to 3, choose 1 level X or lower character, And we're waiting him out at the hand. X equal to the number of Aogiri High School characters milled, so it's warehouse.
No, it's like Kirito because you can mill up to. It's modular mill.
Oh, sure. It's Kirito. You're right. That is that is way better.
Yeah.
It is.
Honestly, so
this is pretty good level 0 combo actually.
So this is one of the level 0s for the level 0 stock soul 2 soul deck. Main thing is because you can choose the mill up 0 or you can mill however much you want. You can grab either copies of yourself or your other level 0 combos, and there's a way to grab more 2 soul CXs in the set. And there's a 2 soul specific brainstorm as well. So
wow.
Yeah. So it's a good card. We'll give it a 4. I actually when I first read this, before even thinking about like this whole synergy of the deck, I actually just when I was translating this, I was like, this is a pretty good card. I wouldn't be surprised if people actually play this over any other combos, and you could play like pants with it. I just didn't think about the 2 soul support because when I saw the 2 soul support, I just thought it was all gonna be garbage.
Wait, that's great. Did this fucking? I was curious. That's so funny. I was trying to look up I was curious what the Popera girl sounded like. She is the only Aogiri girl on their little wiki. No, her and the Benimaru one are the only two that, for whatever reason, they just did not link them. They didn't link their channels anywhere.
Oh, unlucky.
And also, you can't find these girls. If you try to search them, it's not like HoloLive. You literally like can't. You can't search their names. The names just would not come up.
When I searched the Tamako channel, which is the ASMR finisher, she showed up.
Oh really? I searched Popera and it just did not show. I searched her full name, did not show up.
I usually just do their main name plus CH for channel because that's usually what most VTubers do.
Her name, her Popera's is at Popera 0119. So unlucky. Well, and all right. So what'd you give this card? 3?
I give it 4.
4.
Good combo.
I love level 0 combo. I love stock souls. 0/0 Uratora win the split on stage from hand. This girl gets a lot of fucking cards, man.
She was in green and yellow. After you won't see her ever again.
Okay. Let's get 1k power. Return with the hand and want to see X place near CX area and pay the cost. We do draw 1, then discard 1. It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. It's for like a standby support. We'll give it a 2. Like 1 or 2 up you can play. Unfortunately, it's not like Rappi where you can get the draw ditch immediately first.
True. All I'm gonna say is Popera sounds exactly like you would expect her to sound. I'm gonna be honest. That was.
And does it sound like Polka?
Higher
pitch Polka. Okay.
But yeah. Alrighty. 0/0 Moemi. This is not standing or stand phase. I see. Climax combo when this attacks. If you have the bar, this is another fucking bar. If you have another bar in the climax area and all your characters are Aogiri High School, this gets 1000 power and the following ability. When this card's battle opponent is reversed, search your deck for up to 1 Aogiri High School character, show it to your opponent out of the hand, so the starting room, shuffle your deck. I mean,
1.
55 and level 0, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, 1. That's not standing.
Also, I just want to point. I just fucking think it's still so funny that these CXs have QR codes. I think it's so fucking funny.
Oh, they should be working now. I haven't actually tried to see where it went to. What are the QR for on the CXs? Basically, they have a special collaboration with Bushiroad, so you can get their voice. You can scan a QR code and it'll bring you to a site that you can buy their voice pack where they talk about. I don't know what the voice pack is actually about. It either talks about Weiss Schwarz or talks about it's like an ASMR voice pack or something. I don't fucking know. Let me quickly look it up. Let me see if I can scan this real quick. Never mind, this thing is too small for me to scan. We'll keep going though first. I'll try to find on the side.
God bless your heart. 1/0 Etra. During your turn, if you have another character with Momi in its name, this gets 3k power and the following ability. When this card attacks, reveal the top card of your deck. If that card is level 1 or higher, send it to stock. And then when it's played on stage from hand, if you have 2 more other Aogiri High School characters, choose 2 of your level 1 or lower characters with Moemi in its name, stand them. I see.
Yeah, see, so all the Moemis that can't stand, you're supposed to use this card to stand them. But then in the end, you get a 4/5 stock charger, a tiny little weenie, that only works if you have Moemis on board. So we'll give this a 1. All the Moemi cards like 1s besides 1.
That's fair. Alrighty, 2-1 Popera. Pay 1 when it's played on stage from hand. If you pay the cost, if you do choose 1-3-2 Popera and you're waiting room, add it to hand. Okay. Climax combo. Send this to waiting room. During your CX phase, when the bar plays in your CX area, if you have 6 or less hand, and you have the 2 if you are level 2 or higher, pay the cost. If you do choose on to 1-3-2 Popera from your hand, place it on the stage in this card slot. And this turn against the following ability. This card's battle opponent. You cannot use backups from hand. Okay. Okay. That's like fine.
Yeah, it makes it so that it's easier for your finisher to get reverses and yeah. The biggest downside though is you the 6 or less hand thing. So you're actually, if you want to like double this, you're actually going down to like a 3 card hand. No, a 2 card hand. No, 3 card. What? 4 card hand. In order to resolve this, right? You 6 cards in hand, max 6 cards in hand, and you resolve and double this, you go down to 4 card hand. And if you don't live,
you double 4, yeah.
If you don't live, then you're fucking struggling for hand. You have to hit brainstorms and shit.
I mean, yeah.
But no, it's a pretty good card.
Yeah.
It's just that the downside is like, yeah, the follow up is if they do answer it.
So
if they do answer both finishers, or if you double and they answer both finishers, then you're actually just like scrapping the barrel. In the end, we'll give it 3 because it's part of the package.
Three 2 Akari. If you have 2 or more TD Tamako that we didn't talk about, but it's the level 1 combo. In your waiting room, this gets -1 level in hand. When this is placed on stage from hand, choose 1 TD Tamako in your waiting room, place it on stage in any slot. This turn, this gets 5k power. So the Tamako will be like pretty big. And then pay 1, discard 1 when it's placed on stage from hand. You may choose 1 TD pants in your waiting room, add it to hand. This is just a level 2. I see. This is a level 2 that's just meant to help you farm your level 1 combo again.
Yeah. Just leave your level 1, your TD level 1 combo, but your TD level 1 combo was just on reverse was this
Shimakaze, right?
Shimakaze, yeah.
Oh no. No, it's salvage. On reverse, choose up to 1
salvage
Aogiri or the event.
And you get hard removal, which is cool against specific matchups, but on the end, you're reversing to get not much benefit.
Yeah, it's like whatever.
All right, I scanned the QR code. Let me show what the QR code. I don't know if this is safe for safe for but yeah, safe. The QR code on the CX.
It's just their.
It's a Weiss Schwarz collaboration for their ASMR.
Yeah, it's fine.
And it has
a lot.
41 tracks plus a bonus special track, 26 bonus tracks. Oh shit, they're like fucking long actually, like 15 minutes each, half an hour in this one. Shit.
That's pretty long.
Yeah. So that's what happens if you, this is what it brings you to if you scan the QR code. You get a deluxe collection pack of their ASMR. Oh yeah, we did read this. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. 3-2 Etra. Once played on stage from hand, drop to 1 card, choose 1 of your opponent's characters and return it to hand. Or drop to 1 or choose 1 of your opponent's characters and return it to hand. Okay. Climax combo. Pay 1, discard 2 when this card attacks. If you're the bar collects in the climax area, pay the cost you do. Choose up to 2 of your characters to turn again the following ability. When the damage dealt by this is cancelled, you may deal damage to your opponent. Card's ass.
Yeah, that's why they're uncommon, bro. We'll give it a good old 1.
Understandable.
You can only resolve double and you need a good off finisher to combo with it. I mean, there is a good off finisher that we'll be seeing soon. It's probably the next card, to be honest, but who knows? Probably not good enough still.
Yeah, probably not.
Oh, never mind. It's common.
0/0 Uru Todagaru. When it's put on stage from hand, choose one of your opponent's characters until the end of your opponent's next turn. It gets the following ability. This cannot move to other slots. When it's put on stage from hand, choose up to one of your opponent's characters, send it to memory, then your opponent chooses that character, puts any slot on the stage.
Unless you really need a anti-move, this card probably does not see play with the other one. It's two niche effects, two very niche effects in one. What's funny is you put the first effect on, and then you bounce the character, send the character memory, and you put the first effect on, they lose it.
0/0 Popera. When you win a CX with a bar space in your CX area, choose one of your opponent's character in the front row gets -1k power. Pay 1, rest this. Salvage Brainstorm.
It's supposed to help you get your reverses on your bar combo. I guess it's slightly better than playing the check 3 Brainstorm or something. Give it 2, especially for 8 bar.
Oh, 0/0 Popera. This is the funny card. When this card damage dealt to your opponent is cancelled, deal the same amount of damage to yourself. This has 3 soul.
Yep.
Somebody's eating shit, man. One of us is eating shit that turn.
But my opponent, and that person is probably me. If I played this, we'll give it a 1.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too.
They'll always cancel the 4, and you'll eat the 3. You'll eat the 4.
Alrighty. 0/0 Moemi. When this does not stand during your stand phase, at the start of your opponent's attack phase, you may move this to an empty front row slot.
Yo, this is almost guaranteed to live during your opponent's turn. At level 0. Except for if it lives, it does nothing except for being a sack target. Give it a 1.
1/0 Ibuki. Discard 1 Aogiri High School character. When this played on stage from hand, you put the call to reduce your deck for up to 1 2/2 Ura Todagaru and 2 or 1 2/2 Mujina that we haven't talked about. Show it to your opponent, add it to hand, shuffle your deck afterwards. Send this to waiting room. If you are level 2 or higher, choose it to 1 2/2 Ura Todagaru or 2/2 Mujina from your hand. Place it on this card's former slot. Oh, it's like the girl from Oshi, but the mom.
Yeah, the mom of
2 different cards, I guess. I don't think that card. Did that card just salvage Ruby? I think it's salvage. I feel like that card had a way to put Ruby in its hand.
Probably. I don't fucking remember. No, this card's bad though. You don't need you're playing. If you're playing these 2/2s, you're probably playing standby. You don't need a 1/0 to summon it. You'll negative summon it. We'll give it a 1.
Alrighty. 2/1 Ibuki. When you use this card's backup, choose one of your battling characters. Turn to get the following ability. When this card's battle opponent is reversed, send it to memory. 3k counter.
Memory counter is fine. We'll give it 2-star.
I'm not gonna lie. Some of these Aogiri girls, they've been streaming for a long time. The one girl's been there going since 2017. Moemi, the one that can't stand, she's been going since 2017. Maybe she can't stand because she's old as fuck.
Oh.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. It's a crazy thing for you to say.
Back problems, man. 2/1 Akari. When this attacks this turn, this gets X power, X equal to the number of your other Aogiri High School characters times 500 power. Climax combo. When this card's battle opponent is reversed, if you have this bar CX in your CX area, look at the top 4 cards of your deck, choose the 2 Aogiri High School characters from among them, show them to your opponent, add them to hand, send the rest to waiting room, then choose one of your characters. Turn it gets 1k power.
Bro, what's with these fucking 2/1 combos that don't give you stock back? I'm good, man.
Right?
Stock is actually an issue if your fucking finisher doesn't cost 3 stock.
Tell him, Kevin. Tell him.
Yeah, we'll give this a fucking 1. There's no point in level 2 combo, a 2/1 combo if you can't get stock back.
3/2 Moemi. When it's put on stage from hand, you may heal 1, pay 1, discard 1, send this to memory. During the turn this is placed on stage from hand, at the end of this card's attack, you may pay the cost. If you do, search your deck for 2 Aogiri High School characters, show them to your opponent, add them to hand, send the rest to waiting room.
It's funny.
I guess. Yeah.
But probably not needed, to be honest. Because you do have to attack with this, and this is pretty late at level 3. And you can't like stand by his out and get the effect off. Like if you can stand by, attack with this the turn after and get two cards, not bad. But because you have to do this at level level 3 specifically. It's probably not worth it. We'll give it a 1.
Wife girl did not sound how I expected her to sound. When this put on stage from hand, choose to one character from your hand whose level is equal to or lower than your level. Place it on stage on any slot. This turn it gets 2k power. Send all cards in your hand and stock to waiting room. During the turn this is placed on stage from hand. At the start of your encore phase, you may pay the cost. For every 6 cards sent to waiting room for the cost of this ability, deal 4 damage to your opponent. Sure, they don't play this card.
They play this. This is played in both a standby and stock so too. So
holy fuck.
Because this can work from back row. Crazy. So if you're ever in position where you just have it in hand, you fucking spawn out your actual finishers, have this in the back row. End of turn, if you still have all your resources,
whatever you have, you just get a fucking burn for.
Multiple, yeah, you get like 1 or 2 burn fours to try to close out a game.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
That is like, that's some curse shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. So we'll give this a 4, to be honest. This is like a 2 in both the decks.
Huh.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
It probably reads better than you think, to be honest.
Okay. Now let's be real.
Just because you can resolve it.
Card?
Huh?
What would you have given that card if we didn't know?
I honestly thought I would have probably gave it a 3, to be honest.
You can 3? Okay.
Yeah. Before, if it's a week ago, I probably would have given it 3 because people were talking about it when the set list dropped. And I was like, I guess yeah, you can work from the back row. It's pretty nice.
All right, Kevin. Pop quiz: which Aogiri girl has the most subs?
Tamako.
Who?
Tamako. The black hair girl for Banks covering.
I'm gonna be real. I don't see her on this list. Oh. Yeah, she does. Wait, that's crazy. What the fuck?
How do I know? Because I fucking looked them up myself too.
Oh, did you? Okay, that's fair.
If I remember correctly, Kumaru is also another one that high.
Yeah, she's the 2 highest by like a lot. Interesting.
I listened to both. I tried listening to both their ASMR, but Japanese ASMR just doesn't do it for me.
That's fair. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just impressed because like the Moemi, despite being around for that long, she only has 115k. That's pretty smoked, man.
Yeah, bro. It's like Aki Rose before she got her breakthrough with what's it called? Arc.
Yeah, I thought the Benimaru burn girl was one of the highest ones, and then I looked at them and I'm like, oh, 2 of them are higher than her. 3 of them are higher than her, but apparently one of them's retired.
Oh.
So we won't see her in this. Yeah.
07. Alright, Reboy.
07. Alrighty. 2-2 event. Brainstorm. Flip over the top 3 cards of your decks. Send them to waiting room. If there is a CX among them, heal 2. Then choose one of your Aogiri High School characters. Turn it gets 1k power. Send this to memory.
Bro, why does the compass just get worse and worse every set?
Yeah, right. Now it's heal.
It went from the Hasu fucking compass into the Amagami compass, and now what the fuck's this garbage? Get the shit out of my face, give it a 1.
You're so real. That's the end of green? Pog? Or is there another red?
Pog. Alright, red. Oh. Red's the A standby deck. This is gonna be the one that more and the two soul stuff. So this is gonna be the one that's probably gonna be the meat of the set. Besides blue.
If you say so. Alrighty.
Oh, this card, I remember this one.
Yeah, this is the card that I was saying. It's like if you're out of CXs a lot, this will get you there, man. 0-0 Rieru. At the start of your CX phase, choose one of your Aogiri High School characters. This turn it gets 500 power. Brainstorm. Pay 1, rest this. Look at top 4. Salvage Brainstorm. And then if 2 or more CXs were sent to the waiting room by this effect, perform the following effect. Discard 1. If you do, you may pay the cost. If you do, free fresh. That is pretty good.
You ever get in that position where you hit 3 off Brainstorm and like, fuck, now to mill through my deck? Well, this card goes, oh, you hit 3 off Brainstorms? Okay, let's reset that deck for you. And you only get 2 salvages instead of 3 salvages. Unlucky.
Oh no, oh no, I only go +2.
Oh no. Yeah, it's a good card. Doesn't really... unfortunately, the 2 soul deck has their own Brainstorm, and I think the A standby deck they only play like 1 or 2 of this anyways, because standby decks don't play much brainstorms to begin with.
That's true. Also, green level 0 game is pretty sad, bro. That level 0 combo is good. What do you mean? That's all the only level 0 game you need in green, man.
Yeah. So we'll give this.
And your Ricky's green.
Yeah, Yuriki is green. So we'll give this a 4 though. It's a good brainstorm. One of the better brainstorms that exists.
If its auto effect was slightly better, I think it would be a 5. But it's like the first effect is like pretty whatever. 2/2 Ibuki. If all your characters are Aogiri High School, this gets rid of under power and hand on core, so it's a 9/5. Climax combo. Pay 1. At the start of your attack phase, if you have the standby CX in the CX area and you have 2 or more other Aogiri High School characters, you pay the cost. If you do choose one of your Aogiri High School characters, stand it, and this turn it gets 1k power.
So level 1 is not that good because I mean, all you're really standing is itself. But then once you're able to start standing like your off finishers or stuff like that. Wait, was the EP healer?
Wasn't the Mujina?
Was it? Wait, was the EP healer?
With turn is put on stage from hand.
Okay. So you can't just like.
Taken.
Yeah. You can't just like start farming reverses.
Yeah.
Engaging.
That would be pretty hype, actually. Summon that from grave and just like free memory salvage.
That would be
this deck would actually be like pretty good if you could do that.
Well, yeah.
Tell me I'd be more on board.
Otherwise, it's just a fine level 2 combo. 2/2 standby combo.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought the 2/2 combo was the Mujina.
No, it's the 3/2. There's a 2/2 Mujina card that's also not bad.
Yeah. Oh, I know that because the searcher grabbed that card.
So we'll give it a 3 though. It's like the only standby combo that's not your low finisher, but it's like it's an okay combo.
It's fine. 3/2 Chiyomi. I've seen this card a lot. Holy, this is a lot of fun. This is a lot of text, man. So if you or your opponent have 2 or less CXs in winning, this gets -1 level. For each of your opponent's back rows, get 1500 power, so this can be a 10/5. When this plays on stage of hand, choose one of the following 2 effects and resolve it. If you have another Aogiri High School character, choose one of your characters in your waiting room, add it to hand, or send it to stock. Your opponent sends all stock in their deck to their deck, shuffles their deck, puts equal stock back, and this gets 2k power. So it's a stock shuffle, or a heal, or a stock. Or no, it's a salvage, a stock, or a stock shuffle.
Yes.
And then, Jesus Christ.
So worst come worst.
Also a 10/5 EP.
Worst come worst is an EP heal. Best case, it
doesn't heal.
Oh, is that a salvage? EP salvage.
Salvage or stock, yeah. Or it's a 1 stock, 3/2 body. It's like 2 soul body, I guess.
Or the best case, you fuck over your opponent's compression by stock shuffling.
Which is definitely why they're playing this card and not the other effect. But the other effect is like there.
It makes it so that it's worth. It doesn't feel bad if you slot more than one of this in your deck, because it has the second effect.
Yeah.
We give this a 4. It's a good card.
Okay, but ReZero plays 2 realms. Thoughts?
Huh?
ReZero played 2 Rem stock shuffle. Thoughts?
Okay, but my thoughts. ReZero's gonna play 0 stock shuffle Rems now.
Yeah, now they're gonna play 0. It's true. It's okay. It's saved for when ReZero 4 makes an Amelia that's just Rem, and then the deck's the same except it's a better character. All right, 3/2 Mujina. If it's in the front row, all of your High School characters get 1500 power. Climax combo. This attacks if you have the standby CX in your CX area and you have 2 or more other Aogiri High School characters. This turn, this gets the following 2 abilities. When this card's damage is canceled, deal 2 damage to your opponent. Okay. Ditch 2. When this card attack, at the end of this card's attack, you hit it causes you to deal 1 to your opponent. Oh, card's ass.
Yeah, you're really playing for a global 1/5 in the front row, and it had the ability to be a off finisher, but it's like.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it's only if you slam a standby.
I was kind of hoping it was gonna be like at least like a G lane or something, man.
I mean, if you're winning board and you get a standby.
Yeah, you're going like burn 1, swing 3, and then maybe a cancel burn 2.
Like you can stand this in front row with a 2/2 combo. You start building up a board, and then if you're just slamming standbys on level 2, when you have this on border where your second turn level 2, you can start like chipping damage through.
Yeah, that's true.
And at least it's costless to chip damage, and if you actually do want
that is true.
Burn 1,
that is true.
Then yeah, you can.
It is just free cancel, right? On a standby. Also, to answer your question, the 3-0 stock shuffle got hit. Eurocamp stock shuffle got hit because stock shuffle is really good. Like I've said this shit since they showed Magic Stone in Danmachi. Stock shuffle is actually better than anybody wanted to admit it was.
It just wasn't on the same level as stock swap.
Well, of course not. Well, okay, to be fair, stock shuffle can be really strong in a lot of situations where like stock swap can't, i.e. like your opponent has a big deck and their deck does not equal their stock, right? Where you are blind, because where you blind stock shuffle somebody, when you blind stock swap somebody, you're basically just gambling on the top 10 cards of your opponent's deck. And then if you stock shuffle somebody, you're just putting the cards in their deck, saying your deck can literally never be worse. Like stock shuffle can never benefit your opponent, ever, right? Where stock swap could technically rip 10 clean off the top of your opponent's deck. Stock shuffle is like, if they have 7 clean stock, you shuffle their deck, they get 7 clean stock again, it's no diff. And most stock shuffles are pretty efficient. So, I mean, I've always been a believer in it. And they're just realizing, you know, especially when they make them good, like Rem, it's pretty fucking good. And stock shuffle in Eurocamp is just because the decks are really cheap and efficient to use it, I guess. And it's like the easiest card to hit without impacting the deck too much. But yeah, I think stock shuffles are really good, and people that think they're bad are probably bad.
Oh.
Anyhow, moving on.
Okay, moving on. Yeah, it's a fine finisher. We give it a 4-star. Oh.
Yeah, it's okay. 4. Holy, you're so nice.
I'm a nice
man.
You're
so nice.
I mean, there's one of the reasons why this deck is popping off to an extent. I quote unquote popping off.
This card?
Probably not. But I don't know. I actually didn't look too deep into the standby deck.
All I see is I see like every deck playing when I look at it, they're all playing the same like. Well, they're all playing the Benimaru for the most part. Obviously, standby deck.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's the Benimaru and it's the stock shuffle. Seem to be like pretty consistently in every deck. But
there's
also still other 3-2 Ibuki we haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
0-0 Kari. When put on stage from hand, top card of your deck. If it's an Aogiri High School character, add it to hand, discard 1. Discard an Aogiri High School character with put on stage from hand. If draw 1. Okay, so this is just it's just Arisu. Sure.
Yeah, it's Arisu.
Remember when Arisu was broken, man?
Yeah, because double hand filter, no matter how bad it was so strong back then. But now the hand filters has improved, and you're like, why did I get 2 shitty hand filters when you get 2 good hand filters?
Why 2 draws when I can have like draw and Rico?
Yep.
Alright, 0-0 Ibuki. This art's really nice, actually. Discard 1. When this attacks, if you pay the cost, if you do send the bottom 2 cards of your opponent's deck to the waiting room, if there's a CX among them, deal 1 damage to your opponent. Red bomb.
I'm good. It's a nice gimmick, but it's like not it. Icy Tail 2. Good.
30. 0-0 Chiyomi. Oh, it's a 2-soul combo. Pog. During your turn, if all your characters are Aogiri High School, this gets 2k power. Climax combo. When this card's damage is cancelled, if you have the 2-soul CX in your CX area, and you have 2 or more other Aogiri High School characters, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Choose up to 2 Aogiri High School characters from among them, show your opponent, add them to hand, send the rest to waiting room. I mean...
It's fine.
I guess.
Yeah, you fucking double combo, slam 2-soul as long as one of the 2 hits. It's kind of like Ari Ferretta. Get your plus back. You said you don't get to get that Giga stock.
You only really need 1. Well, this deck doesn't need the stock either, really, right? Because it's just double 0 combos, so you're just like, and you're playing a stock soul, so you're probably okay.
I'll give it 3.
Yeah, seems fine.
It's fine. It's kind of like well, as long as 1 resolve is similar plussing as whatchamacallit, Chainsaw Man, Stock Soul combo.
Yeah. 1/1 Moemi. When it's placed on stage from hand, if you have 4 or more other Aogiri High School characters, choose one Aogiri High School character in your winning, add it to stock. When this card is reversed, if the card's battle opponent is higher than your opponent's level, you move it to memory. It's a memory Adachi.
It's a memory Adachi. It's fine. We have it too. It's a costless memory Adachi, at least.
Alrighty, 2/1 Moemi, also nice art. If you have 4 or more Aogiri High School characters, it gets 6k power. Once placed on stage from hand, if you have 2 or more other Aogiri High School characters, you may draw 2. If you do, discard 2. And then when placed on stage from hand, if you have 4 or more other Aogiri characters, choose an Aogiri High School character in your waiting, send it to stock. Oh my god, it's Maid.
It's the Maid woman from, what's it called? Overlord. Verbatim. Actually, exactly the same, except for the trait. Good card, we'll give it 4. Don't know if it sees plays in a standby or the Stoxo choice, or Stoxo 2-so, but in the 1k1 decks, they'll definitely love this.
2/2 Mujina. All of your other Aogiri High School characters get X power, X equal to their level times 500. Pay 1, discard 1, rest this. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 card from among them, add it to hand, set the rest waiting room.
Yeah, so that's probably like one of the cards ready standby, right? One of the back row, your main back row ready standby. Level assist plus a way to keep digging for standby CXs. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Give it a
it's fine.
Solid 2.
3/2 Rieru. Climax combo when the door CX is placed in the CX area. If it's in the front row, choose one of the following 2 effects and resolve it. If all players are level 3 or higher, all players heal up to 4. Or burn 2 when it's attacked. If you have 2 or more other Aogiri High School characters, look at up to 2 cards on the top of your deck, put them back on the top of your deck in the order, and this gets 2k power.
Good.
It's like okay. It's like free. If you get punted,
it's free, but you like no heals, or you have to heal both players. And if you're punting a turn,
your goal is like
if you're punting a turn and it's on CX play, your opponent might not be level 3, so you can't even heal yourself.
Well, that's why you would go burn. You're trying to burn them to the number, right? So if they're like 2/5, you can go, all right, burn 2, you hit 3/0, okay, cool, heal 4, and then combo again, burn 2.
Like Pepega, dude.
Well, you just keep burning 2 then. It's like whatever. And then you have to just try to stand them anyway. You just go burn 2, burn 2, burn 2, swing. Surely you've seen Kaede have to do that before, man. Like sometimes you just gotta reach for it.
Okay.
How do y'all feel about the meme combo with this plus helmet?
Oh, okay. So the Dachi, the idea was that the helmet spawn a character, you can spawn your opponent's finisher, then you Dachi it.
That is kind of funny.
But you require your opponent to have an empty spot in their front row, though.
Okay, but if you play the Moemi deck, you're playing 7k Walt, so maybe they just
true. Maybe I'm so good though.
Yeah, I mean this card's whatever. But...
yeah, it's okay. We'll give it a 2. In the end, it's just a burn 2 finisher.
Yeah. 3/2 Rieru. This is the same character.
Yeah.
her
lolly form.
That's crazy. If this was from hand or memory, if you have 2 or more Aogiri High School characters, choose one you character in your clock. You send it to memory. Discard 1 Aogiri High School character. Send 1 Aogiri High School character from memory to waiting room. When this attack, pay the cost if you do. Heal 1. If you're another Aogiri High School character, you heal 1. This heals a lot.
Yeah, it heals 2. But I think if you're playing ASMR top and you're just trying to kill, it's just like not really needed. We'll give it a 1 though, unfortunately. If try heal, try kill, why heal? That's the question.
Alright, 0/0 Chiyomi. This card's face, man. That's just crazy. Discard 1 Aogiri High School character. When you trigger a 2-soul CX, pay the cost. If you do, look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Choose 1 card from among them, add it to hand, so the rest waiting room. Okay. Brainstorm. Pay 1, rest this. Flip over the top 5. If you have a 2-soul trigger, for each 2-soul trigger, search your deck for an Aogiri High School character. I guess.
Yeah, I mean it's 2-soul. It's 2-soul brainstorm. It's a 5-card brainstorm mainly. That's about it. It's
No idea.
5-card next turn. We'll give it 3 for the 2-soul deck. 2-soul trigger deck, my bad.
Yeah, just get the deck for real. Genseki Jigokumi. Something Ryaru. Wow.
You saying?
What? I was reading the name of the card.
Okay.
Ichigo Club.
You can read the card itself.
I read. Oh, it's a different card. Holy fuck! This is a different Ichigo.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, you like flicked it. Right, flick back one real quick. Flick back one real quick. Hang on. Like those cards aren't just like I did not perceive this.
Oh,
card changing,
flick back.
honest.
Yeah.
Like I just saw the background and pink hair. I'm just like, okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
so I'm just like,
Anyhow.
bro, can you read? I'm pretty sure I moved the scroll wheel.
Pay 1 with a CX place in your CX area. Pay the cost of you to look at the top 4 cards of your deck. Choose one Aogiri High School character among them. Choose your opponent. Add it to hand. Send those to waiting room. So it's an Amagi. Discard 1. Send this to waiting room when the CX is placed in the CX area. You pay the cost of you to choose one Aogiri High School character in your waiting room. Add it to hand. Then choose one of your characters. It gets 1k power. That is a very interesting second Amagi effect.
Yeah. I think it works better in a standby because if you want the slot anyway, but it's like, or I could, why, this is just like worse than Polka. Polka's cooler. That's about it. It's like a helmet you can resolve with CX and an Amagi. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, it's fine. It's neat.
I guess once you don't need a Amagi anymore, you can stack it off and at least get a hand fix out of it. 2.
Okay. God, Red has a lot of cards. When's your Ibuki? Oh, this is over 100 card set, isn't it?
It's over 100 card. It's like 125 or something around there.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, speedrun.
When's your Ibuki?
We're only an hour in. Minus the 20 minutes of
Yeah, we're
yapping at the start.
Yeah, as usual. When this plays on stage from hand, no, there's no one plays from hand. This can't be played without being color requirement. If you have 2 or more other Aogiri High School characters, get 1500 power in the following 2 abilities. When it's attacked, if the character crossed from this is 2 or higher, they get 60 power. Why there's so many fucking level 2 killers? When this card's battle opponent is reversed, you may send that character to memory.
At least it's hard removal too,
Okay.
but it's only 11k. For some reason, a standby decks do play, but it's probably mainly for the Hasu Sora matchup, so you can get rid of their 2/2 bouncers and keep your 2/2s alive. That's pretty much it. I don't think this probably doesn't see any more play after Hasu's gone. Let's be honest.
Are they playing it now?
They are playing. There's some decks that are playing it now. Well, I assume it's just for Hasu. You can memory kick their 2/2, the bouncers, and your 2/2 safe.
Fair enough.
We'll give it a 2 then. Meta dependent. Probably doesn't see any play anymore because that 2/2's banned. Come on.
True. Good
Rotten.
Okay, but is that deck gone though?
No. Probably not. I mean, Shiny Mask actually did disappear for the most part.
Yeah, true.
It's like very occasionally shows up.
Yeah, because the people are simps. 1/1 Mujina, 7500 hand encore.
It's a 2. It's a generic 1/1 trust standby target. Every set has it basically. Even all the Rose sets have it, even though they don't have standby.
Okay. 2/1 Ryaru. Pay 1, discard an Aogiri character. And when you use this card's back, give me heal 1. Try 1 to counter.
Actually see standby decks play this counter the most. Heal counter. It's kind of like what's it called? What was that backup that Idolmaster used to have?
What?
Heal backup that Idolmaster used to play.
I don't know. The only deck I've seen play heal counter was Shinchan.
No, I was talking about like these old one, like fucking 2012.
Bro, I don't fucking know.
Okay,
I didn't
bro,
play
fuck
20. I
off.
didn't play
Fuck
against
you, dude.
fucking-
I'm sorry.
I didn't play Boomer Idolmaster. Fuck.
Did you not?
Whatever
Did you
that
not
card is.
commentate during the Dance Ranch Legacy tournament thing?
Did I? I don't think so. I think I was judging.
All right, we'll give it to you.
I wouldn't be very
It's a
good at
fine
judging that.
counter.
I don't know that many of those cards. Unless you want me to just fucking sit there molding about gentle and positive Haruka, I could do that. Fucking hate that card. 3/2 Ibuki. Once attack, build the top card of your deck. If it is an Aogiri High School character, you may deal 1 damage to your opponent.
This is the one we play. Yeah.
That's all it does.
Yeah, because you can stand it with your 2/2 combo and immediately starts blasting.
Yeah. I guess.
Man, this guy's not impressed by the standby deck. Neither am I, to be honest. I'm more impressed with the stock Soul deck.
Yeah, me too.
That's fine card. We'll give it 3.
Yeah.
Just had a cute synergy with a 2/2. That's all. It's like a Benny Maru had this.
Mujina. I like this girl though. I do like Mujina. She's got big eyebrows. 0/0 Mujina. When this is reversed, you may mill 3. When this card is reversed, if the battle opponent is level 0 or lower, you may reverse that character. When this is reversed, choose one of your opponent's front row characters that gets -1 power. This card is not very good.
No, I'm giving it 1.
Okay. Sorry, Mujina.
Sorry, Mujina.
Maybe next time.
Maybe you're a hard removal. If you're gonna be just a bomb, you might as well be a good bomb.
True. Will this presentation from hand you mill 3? Pillar drop 1. Salvage 1, give 1k, it's Choco.
It's Choco, we'll give it 2. Fine. Drop salvage.
Ibuki. When this presentation from hand, choose one of your character until the end of your opponent's next turn. It gains the following ability: pay 1 to send this to winning him. When your other Aogiri character is front attack, you pay the cost. You do return that character to hand. Oh, on play, give one your dude's JC.
Yeah, you know, when you want to give one of your characters JC or clean cut, you also want to be able to be one of the good targets to give it to. But being just a 2k booty kind of smooch.
Well, I mean, I guess it can give it to it's kind of like the thing. Yeah, it can give it to itself, I guess. Which is like fine, I guess. I don't know. 2k JC.
Well, like how often have you played Blue Archive, right? Did you play that give something a clean cut?
I do that a lot, actually.
Yeah, but the difference is that card's 3/5.
3k.
Oh, is that still bigger than a 2/5 utility card?
Well, also it comes up a lot because you can do the funny play where you go you play it when you can't get a reverse with it and you're okay with sandbagging that lane. You give your Shiroko 1/0 in the center clean cut, swing with the Shiroko in the right lane, and then you clean cut the right lane Shiroko back. So you get to keep 2 Shirokos. So if you get stuck at 1 again, you don't just fucking lose the game. Because you can double combo again the next turn. It's actually like pretty neat. Which you really can't. You don't get the same effect out of this card, realistically. Also, you know, clean cuts are free. So this card's like okay though. It's like fine. If you really want to play a JC, I guess it's cute because you can play this card down, and when you know your JC can't win the lane, if you have a shitter in the back row, you're okay with like converting out, right? It just turns your shitter that got stuck in the back row into a JC, which is like not the worst thing in the world. I don't think you're ever gonna play this card though, but yeah, it's got a use, I guess.
All right, card 84 out of 130.
Shut the fuck up. More than me. Just more than.
Just
send one of your other Aogiri High School characters on stage to the winning room. During the turn this is placed on stage, you may put this card's battle opponent as the first. You may pay the coffee to draw one. All right, 1. Go next. I'll do it for you. The card's fucking unplayable.
Dude, Moemi, fucking less than 200k subs.
This card's girls are.
Dude, she's been V2 for almost 10 years. Oh, I'm sorry.
Alright, 0/0 Mujina. Holy shit, she's fucking thick as hell. Jesus Christ. All of your opponent's characters get paid 2 encore, 4k.
You have a TD chaser. You don't need this. 1.
Yeah. Okay. It's 1/0 Chiyomi. When this card's damage is cancelled, if you have 2 or more Aogiri characters, it gets 4k. When this is sent from stage to waiting room, look at the top 4 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 CX with a 2 soul trigger from among them, add it to your hand, send this to waiting room, then if you added 1, discard 1. You have to be playing this. There's no way you don't play this.
They are playing for this. They're playing for this.
Yeah. There's no fucking way.
There's a 7k, 7/5 beast deck. Homemade on death though, but for your 2 souls. So you're usually doing 2 combos plus this in either or combo.
And at worst, if you like if you're like not okay with this card dying or this card doesn't have a free lane, you can just side with this card and be like side for 2, whatever, move on. That's pretty fine. This card's good.
Get a 4.
And it has a soul trigger. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Why does it have a soul trigger?
I don't fucking know, dude. To push more damage for your T-Soul deck.
Red Pill, they gave this card a soul trigger, so it didn't have like a reasonable stat line at 1. And so it didn't hit 8-5 with the power pump. That has to be why. They have to have it go to 2 soul 10 just as an excuse to negative power. I'm down. The card's cool. 1-0 Rieru. If you have 2 or more Aogiri High School characters, gets 2k power. Climax combo. This attacks if you have the door 6 in the CX area and you have 3 or more other. Choose another door. If you have 3 or more other Aogiri characters, choose one of the following 2 effects and resolve the real top card of your deck. If it's level 1 or higher, you may heal 1. Oh, I get it because she's an angel. Real top card of your deck. If you choose a level extra or lower character from waiting room, add it to hand. X equals the level of the revealed card. Shrug. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
That's fine, this too. I mean, you mainly play for the second effect. I don't know in what case would you ever use the first effect, unless you know for sure. But even then, it's like, I would rather take the plus, unless I'm like overhand already.
Yeah. So far, it's a funny pace. 1-1 Akari. When you use this card's backup or the top card of your deck, if it is now Aogiri High School character, you add to hand discard 1, 2k counter.
Yeah, it's
fair
2k
enough.
counter.
This is me when my Leaf of Punch matters.
Me when my Leaf of Punch is an anti damage. Like Roderick says. Look at that too.
That's good. Yeah. So far, 2 soul deck is the. I'm never used to like a 2 soul trigger deck being the best deck. It's usually always like the fucking shitty gimmick. So far, it's been the most appealing deck, bar none, man. 1-1 Rieru. Aogiri High School student teacher. I don't want to read the traits this time. When this is placed on stage from hand, choose one of your characters. This turn it gets 3k power. Send this to the bottom of your deck. Choose up to one of your characters whose level is equal to or lower than your level. Place it on stage in this card's former slot.
When will they ever print?
Like, is this card really cheap?
Yeah, but it's not as cheap as Akane.
Akane is really cheap. Ditch 1 bottom decker is like kind of insane.
Yep. Akane is
that card is crazy.
Well, for some reason, Akane is also still 2-5.
Yeah. What is up with that card? Actually?
Why is that only 500? Like, how much does this card cost effect? This one seems like it costs so much. She's like 1-5.
Okay, to be fair, this card also gives 3k something when you play it.
Okay, so she loses 3k for that. But she's a 1-1 still, so that she still had. She's 1-1 vanillas are 7-5. I mean, without a soul trigger.
This card's only a neg-1. Akane is technically a neg-2.
Yeah, but it's fucking 1 stock, dude. I'm good, man.
Yeah, I know. It's like isn't the Yor? Oh, I guess the Yor summons from grave though.
Another one though. And if it's not specifically Akane that gets fucking cheats out 2 stock, then these free play usually don't see play.
Yeah. The Akane is crazy. The Yor was also crazy though too for spy. All right, 2-1 Chiyomi. If you have 4 or more Aogiri characters, this gets -1 level in hand. During your turn, this gets 6k power, so it is a 10k. 5S combo. When this card's damage is cancelled, if you have the 2 soul CX in the CX area, and you have 2 or more other Aogiri High School characters, put 1 card from the top of your deck into stock, and then deal 1 damage.
Okay, now that's the opposite effect of the other 2-1 combos I'm talking about.
Yeah, this card doesn't give you any hand.
Yeah. There's no point if they don't give you stock, and no point if they give you no hand.
I don't want to on cancel get a fucking pity burn 1, man.
Yeah, I'm good with 1.
That could have to be some like Giga like on cancel, like it had to be like Mem. But even then, it's not as good as Memcho. It'll never be as good as Memcho.
It's because of the Mai. The Mai 2-1. The one that's give to your characters on cancel, stock 1, search 1, or what? Stock 1, salvage 1.
Where is that?
From Bunny Girl, the choice combo, the 2-1 choice combo. Bunny Girl.
Oh, that one, right?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, I'm gonna be real though. I would still play Memcho over that fucking card, man.
True, but it's the only other 2-1 combo that had on cancel do something. That's on play.
That's fair. All right, that is fair. All right, 2-1 Rieru. Will this card also be dog shit? Probably. Discard one when this card is placed on stage from hand. You pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your opponent's level 1 or higher characters. If your opponent's level chooses one level extra lower, it's level down. I'm not reading this. It's level down. Send it to the bottom of your deck. Choose one Aogiri High School character in your waiting room. Send it to memory. Then choose one character from the top of your deck into stock. Sure.
This is played in the funny deck.
This is a funny card.
Yeah, it's played in the funny deck. Yeah. You standby is out. So you can get this. So you can get the fucking.
And then you put your brainstorm to the front row, and then this card goes to the bottom. You memory something. Stock 1. Hey. Yeah. I remember.
Yeah, we'll give it
that
2.
Deck is so funny.
Just for the funny deck.
Yeah.
We'll talk about the funny deck after, I guess, because we mentioned so much.
Yeah. 1-0 event. Said you have a picture of those PRs. Just open Twitter, you'll probably see it somewhere. Send one of your characters from stage to waiting room. You pay the cost. You search your deck for up to 1 CX. Show it to your opponent. Add it to hand shuffle to your deck. It's okay. It's the Futaba event that Box played in Bunny Girl. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll give it 2. You probably don't need it though ever, because you have lots of way to dig for CXs. At least in 8 standby, and you have this check 3 brainstorm if you need. So.
Voodoo. Home stretch. 0-0 Urame. I also see this card played a lot too when I was looking. If all your characters are Aogiri High School, this gets heard for under power and the following ability. When this card attacks, trigger check twice. If you trigger twice, put the top card of your stock to waiting room. When it's from stage to waiting room, if there's another Aogiri High School character, mill 2. If there's a CX among those cards, you may turn this to hand. Was it standby playing this card?
Yeah.
Probably.
Standby plays this.
Yeah, they do.
So it's like mill. It's twin drive, so he helps you trigger standbys, and
it's also a 35.
It's still 35 cross turn is still good. So you're playing like double 35 with the chaser in this. Assuming you're playing the chaser still.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. That's like pretty aggressive.
Yeah, very strong. You're kind of like Shiny Mask where you just have big walls. Level 0. And then the nice thing is, if you do trigger standby and standby over this, if you hit the CX, you get +1.
Wait, can you go back to the 1-1? What's her face? The red one?
Huh?
No, okay, that's not the one they were playing. I looked at an 8 standby list just now, and they were playing a 1-1 of the fucking Rieru, and I don't know what card that was. It's not that one. What Rieru is that? Is there another 1-1 Rieru?
Was it
like a rare?
Was it the this?
No, it's a Rieru. Hang on, I'm just gonna send you this picture real quick. You could tell me. I don't know. Maybe PR, like a PR or something. I don't know.
Or maybe a TD card you didn't include.
Oh, maybe, probably. That's believable.
That's believable. This guy. He curated our
thing.
thing.
Was boring as fuck.
Yeah, it was.
Not my fault.
It's a stock charger. On reverse, you get blind stock, you have a CX.
Okay, I'm good. Move on.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. So I think it's mainly good in 8 standby. I don't know if this sees that much play outside of 8 standby.
It's good in 8 standby though.
Yeah, it's a good synergy based standby. We give it 3. It does everything the 8 standby would want.
0-0 Etra. Send this to clock. Act. Look at top 4 of your deck. Choose to 1 Aogiri High School character from among them. Search your point. Add it to hand. Set the rest to waiting room. Alarm. If it's in the top of your clock and you have 3 more Aogiri characters at the start of your CX phase, choose up 2 of your characters to get 1k power. Alright, I mean
it's like administrator.
Fuki, or admin, yeah. Fuki administrator. But those didn't have alarms. Right?
Yeah.
So did administrator have an alarm?
Huh?
Administrator did something else, right?
I don't remember anymore, to be honest. I'll be honest with you.
That deck was so fucking ass.
But yeah, this is like costs mill, and hand fix converts itself to a card for free, and he helps you push to specific level points you need to. This was better for a standby. I think the other decks would play less copy of it, but they might play it still. It's just a way to clock himself for free. Otherwise, yeah, it's fine. We'll give it a 3 as well. Card.
Yeah, fine card. 3-2 Tamako. This is the ASMR thing, right? Yeah. When this is placed on stage from hand, put up to 1 card from the top of your deck in the stock, then choose up to 1 character with Link ASMR in your waiting room and send it to memory. Auto, climax combo, memory, pay 3, discard 1 at the end of this card's attack. You may, if you have the Pan CX in your CX area and you have 2 or more of the Aogiri High characters, choose if you have 3 or more memory, pay the cost if you do choose the 2 cards with Link ASMR in your memory, 1 card with Link ASMR in your memory and this card and swap them. So it's like a restander, and then you summon a burner.
It's nice that it sets itself up. You send your targets that you want to memory by itself, but obviously you can send stuff to memory with your EP healers and stuff too. Question is, how much stock do you need for a pay 3, like, quote unquote restand? Was it 5 stock start attack base?
10. No, pay 3. Oh, pay the restand, assuming you don't do any burn.
Well, all the burns are costless.
Well, this is also a 1 stock character, right?
Yeah. Is it like 8 stocks?
So
8 stocks triple?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 go to 1, 5 go to 2. Swing. 1, 2, 3. So assuming we had 6 stock, 1, 2, 3, you have 3 stock left over. Swing, go to 4, go to 5, go to 2. Swing, go to 3, go to
4
0,
stock?
go
Is it
to
7
1,
stock triple?
Go to swing, go to 2, 7.
7 stock to triple. That's not bad, to be honest. 7 stock to triple. Then,
yeah, that's fine.
Then you get like 3 attacks and then whatever your offense you choose to do. So we saw the clock kick.
The clock kick, right? The ditch 1 clock kick.
Ditch. Well, you check 2.
Ditch 1 with
ditch
air quotes.
1 with air quotes. Yeah. So you think about it, it's like triple restand plus triple clock kick. That's basically a pay 3, pay 2, ditch 2.
But the card can't. Wait, no, is it ditch? Is it just choose the reverse? It's just choose the character across from this, right? It doesn't actually.
Yeah.
Because it's assuming it's reversed. Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't need to get reversed itself.
It's not some fucking Bluezuki shit. Okay. yeah. Or you gotta like crash this card in to make sure you can actually get it.
Oh.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, this is the main gimmick of the set, but it's like this deck has not been putting up too much results for the Aogiri decks. We'll give it a 3 though. It's fine.
Yeah, this is just dude. This deck just this is literally just D4 DJ.
Yeah, this is literally just D4 DJ Toppin.
Okay. 0-0 Tamako. Pay 1, send 1 of your Aogiri High School characters in hand to memory. When this is placed on stage from hand, you pay the cost. If you do, search your deck for up to 1 Aogiri High School character, show it to your opponent, add it to hand, shuffle your deck afterwards, and it's a bottom deck bomb. I actually like this card a lot.
It's interesting. I'm surprised like the funny deck is not playing this.
Yeah, right? Just a drop search.
You search for your repeated burn ones, and you send your non.
Well, because you don't. Well, because the thing is, you don't care to send those cards to your hand from. You don't care what's in your hand, right? It's you want to memory the things that'll actively be going to your stock. I guess it's just deck thinning all the same, maybe. But it's hard. I don't know. I'm so surprised they're not just maximizing a memory, but maybe it's a consistency thing.
Like, you're not spending too much stock in that deck, I think. You're just spamming Brainstorm.
Well, the problem is you're playing like, aren't you playing 16 like level 0 non, or is it 12 level 0 non-traded characters?
Yeah.
I feel like your 0 is pretty backed up already, because you also got to play the burner and all that shit.
All right, whatever. Well, we'll give this a 2.
Yeah.
You'll give it a 3. It's mainly for the ASMR deck in the end, but it's like a 1.
I feel like this card is playable. I feel like this card is just playable.
Yeah, I mean, I've watched this like a bomb deck bomb, like what's it called Machi played 2 drop search bomb deckers.
Yeah, and this is also free memory.
Yeah. Oh well.
0-0 Komaru. When this puts on stage from hand, if all your characters are Aogiri, this gets 1k. Choose one of your characters gets 1k. Pay 1, send this to waiting room, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 Aogiri High School character from among them towards your opponent, add it to hand, send this to waiting room, and then if you have 2 or more other Aogiri High School characters, choose 1 character with Link ASMR in your waiting room, send it to memory. This card's good.
Yep. Also free memory. It's fine. Yeah. 3 as well, 40 ASMR deck.
How many cards with the Link ASMR do you actually play? Probably not that many, right?
I think you play like 2 or 3 of the clock kick and then 1 of the bouncers. And then there's probably 1 other off finisher that I forgot about. So it's probably like 6 total.
You see. 0-0 Urame. Class combo, send the book from your CX area to the waiting room at the start of your attack phase. If you have 3 or more Aogiri High School characters, pay the cost. If you do, this turn all of your characters get on fate, get 12 order power. And then there's a tap self search brainstorm.
This is the book CX that's like the draw 1, give 2 characters one soul. Split soul draw.
The pumping book.
Yeah, but the only problem is you fucking all you're doing is power pumping with your book. I'm good, man.
Yeah, I'm good.
Give it a 1. Even if it was brainstorm, there's other brainstorms to play. That doesn't require CX.
Mujina. This is not. If you don't have another Aogiri character, this does not stand. Once put on stage from hand, choose one of your characters. This turn it gets the following ability: when this card's battle opponent is reversed, choose one of your other characters, rest in, move it to a empty back row slot.
Yeah, we're talking about this.
Cut? Oh, because it gives it. I see. This is just a shittier Miyako.
Yeah. People do play this.
They realized Miyako was too good, man.
Yeah, but you can give like clean cut to your level 0 combos. Because your level 0 combo actually swings for a decent stock someone. I think that one swings for like 4 or 5.
Surely. But like, why is Miyako a 3k?
I don't fucking know, dude.
Wait, but like, why does this have a detriment? But Miyako's a 3k always.
Because give a clean cut is 1k.
Miyako is a double R, I guess.
Yeah.
So they give it a better condition for power.
On 2-5, it's still...
It's fine.
Okay. It's just not good.
Well, the problem with this card being 2k versus Miyako being 3k is Miyako is like the baseline acceptable power for like a clean cut to reasonably get a reverse versus any utility card and win. 2-5 is like you end up relying a lot more on the other card on your board being a clean cut, which is like you don't really want Miyako to give clean cut to other things most of the time. You just can. Like there's the lines where you can and it's beneficial, but like you don't do it very often. It's like I said that one very niche scenario that I mentioned, or like a scenario where you could potentially save a Hifumi or something that won't win lane. You don't really do it.
I think it might be better in the level 0 deck just because you just want a clean cut in general.
I don't think I saw any level deer decks playing it though. Like their deck is like Ricky Rico combo brainstorm DX swap is their zeros.
Huh?
The level 0 deck, every level 0 deck I saw was just like 4 brainstorm, 4 combo.
Wait, this is a 4 of them, 2 of the decks I see.
Did it?
Yeah.
Is it a 4? Is it? Where's the? Oh, I see it in that one and the other one. Okay, the one I'm looking at, nobody else can see it, but the one I'm looking at was I think the cleanest looking one. I don't like that second one at all. That second one's like a fucking mess.
The second one that topped the singles tournament.
Did that top a singles tournament?
Second one is the one
No, Pandori. No, the second one is the second one didn't top. Second one got 4th.
Fourth from the 34-man tournament. Yeah. The first two. I was looking at the first two.
Yeah.
They both had think that's...
I mean, 11 players, 8 players, 34. But yeah, the one with 8 players is I think the one that I like the list the most of. But I guess the other one is fine too. The first one is fine. No Ricky though, kind of weird. I don't know.
Understandable. But... and yeah, it's a clean cut though, so it would give it a 3.
It's fine. He's fine.
It's fine.
Okie dokie. 2-1 Urame. This card's arc sick too. If you have 4 more Aogiri High School characters, oh god, it's on the fucking book again. These ones on level enhanced, so it comes at level 1. Discard 1, send the CX from the CX to the waiting room. When the book is placed in the climax area, if it's in your front row, you may pay the cost. You look at the top 4 cards of your deck, choose up to 4 Aogiri High School characters among them, show them to your opponent, add them to the hand, send the rest waiting room. This gets 1k power. Does not have a soul trigger. It's a 2-1 8k EP. Check 4, add 4. We've seen these a gajillion times. It feels like.
I honestly think this one's probably fine too. To be honest.
Yeah,
it's fine. It's the book that
the
draws.
book.
So you draw and you can discard whatever you fucking draw.
Yeah.
And you just check 4 ads or something.
Draw.
I actually think this combo is fine. I would actually consider trying it. I'll give it 3. If it was pants, it'd be cooler though. You can play.
I think my problem
6 pants or something.
So far, right? My problem with Aogiri has been like all the level 3 combos are really bad.
And that's why
like really like uninspired.
That's why the 2 best combo decks do not play level 3 combos, or their level 3 combos not the big basis.
Well, the 8 standby one plays their combo. Obviously, it's there for something else besides comboing. Yeah, I understand why people are playing the stock 2 soul deck. Fair enough. Well, 3/2 Necro. This is a card I have seen getting played in the list for standby or for Link. Link plays this, I think. Yeah. If it does these from hand or from memory, this gets 2k power, and then from the following effect, you'll top card of your deck. If it is an Aogiri or an event, add it to hand. When it's attacked, you'll top card of your deck. If it is a CX, you may burn 1. Sure.
Yeah. So it gives you the hand because it goes +2 hand. It gives you the hand for your other 2 claw kicks, and then it can potential burn. So there's like the 2 of, I think.
So you go restand this card. You go pseudo restand, summon 1 of this, summon double clock kick, and then you get like all the hand you need, even off fucking. I will say, the Link ASMR deck. Well, I think this deck looks really boring. I respect that this combo requires like almost no resources to resolve. That's like pretty good. Like even if you're having a shit game, if you just get the 7 stock, this can actually like do its thing, and that's pretty neat. Fair enough.
We have 3 part of the package.
Yeah.
This is the one I see play outside of
Yeah, I've seen this card getting played. 3/2 Etra, Link ASMR when this is placed on stage from hand or memory. This turn this gets 3k power, and you may perform the following effect. Your opponent mills 8, discard 2. When it's placed on stage, when this is placed in your if it's in your memory, and you are level 3, okay, this is relevant for everything else. You can at the start of your CX phase, you pay the cost if you do place this on stage an empty slot. It has 3 soul. Oh man, it's just build your own fucking rem.
That's true. That's right. Oh, you use your EP healer, send this to memory, and then level 3 hits. You fucking The problem is you have to stock shuffle first before you do this. If you want to summon this from memory.
Yeah, I mean, you just hard play this though because you're fucking playing double level zeros, so you don't care. You're just playing the cards you have to play.
And then you slam with 2 soul CX, and then you get burn 4 at the end.
Oh my fucking god, man! I knew it the moment I saw it. I was like, oh, that's all they're doing. That's why they play the fucking stock
Build your
shuffle
own stock shuffle ram into burn 4s.
Jesus fucking Christ. I hate it. I hate it so much. Well, because it's like Rem, right? So it's literally playing Rem because this is the effect you do not have to do every time. This is the effect you do some of the time. And then you stock shuffle, do the fucking like Benny Marus or whatever you want to do. What else are they playing? It's like Benny Marus, and there's another card we haven't seen yet. And then you just poker them, and you're just like, all right, bye.
Boom,
what
4/4.
A fucking deck, man. Literally, what a fucking deck. That's so stupid. That's so funny. I would play this, man. This is like...
Just play it then. Time to buy.
It's so expensive. I can't.
You just build a version without the Rickies. And it's cheaper.
It's still expensive, man.
What the fuck's expensive? The EP healer?
The EP healers are 2480.
Unlucky. All right, next card. Yeah, we'll give this
the brainstorm
a good 4 though. Man. Like if you're playing the EP healer, you might as well just play this. You can easily sum this.
For sure. This card's good. But yeah, like what is it? The fucking brainstorms are 1480 each too, and they play 2 of those. 0-0 Mujina. Discard an Aogiri character and spit on stage from hand. You pay the cost if you do draw one. Just CX salvage. Okay.
Yep, it's mainly a CX salvage for upside. 2.
Oh god, that hurt. The fucking what's her face? The blue bitch is 1282. The standby one. 2-0 Nekuro. When it's reversed to the top card of your deck, if it is Aogiri character, you may send this to memory. Okay. With memory, send this to waiting room. If this is in your memory, you may, when the character attacks, you may pay the cost if you pump something of soul.
I'm good, man.
Oh, she's supposed to be a goat? Oh. That's why she has those ears. I see.
She's a goat? Oh, I see.
Yeah. Yeah. She has a little goat.
I'm gonna give this a 1 though. No world you actually play this.
Yeah, that's fair. Alrighty. 2-1 Urame. When uses cards backup, send X card from the bottom of your opponent's deck to the waiting room. X equal to the number of Aogiri High School characters to get counter.
If all your opponents are playing Macross, it's a good card. It's like a 5 against that. Otherwise, it's like a 1. Yeah. We'll give it a 2 to even out.
Why you're so nice. Alrighty. 2-1 Tamako. Link ASMR. Discard 1 Aogiri High School character when this is placed on stage from hand or from memory. Pay the cost. If you do, shuffle all cards in your waiting room into your deck. Pay 2 memory when this is in memory and you are level 2 or higher. At the start of your CX phase, you may pay the cost if you do place it on stage in an empty slot.
And it's a free fresh. I mean, yeah, it's a free fresh. That's all. It's fine.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you can like discard as CX though. Which is the saddest part.
True.
2.
3-2 Urame. If your opponent is level 3 or higher character, it gets -1 level in hand. During this card's battle, your opponent cannot play backups from hand. When this is placed on stage from hand, search your deck for up to 1 Aogiri High School character, show it to your opponent, add it to hand, shuffle your deck afterwards.
If I want an EP plus, I'll play a stock shuffle. I'll give this a 1.
3-2 Komaru. Oh my god. The other way.
Oh, this guy.
When the Pan CX is placed in your CX area, if this is in your front row, search your deck for up to 2 Aogiri High School characters, show them to your opponent, choose 1, add it to hand, send the other one to stock. Pay 2, ditch 1 when this attacks. If you have another Aogiri High School character, you can pay the cost if you do. Mill 3. If there's a CX among them, deal 1 damage to your opponent, deal 2 damage to your opponent. This is the other card I see them playing. They're playing.
Yeah, you play this without the CX. You just play for the potential. If you
know
your opponent has like a 1 CX in the bottom 3, then you just go.
Wait, no, you mill 3.
Oh, you mill 3. Oh yeah. If you know you have 1 CX in the bottom of your 3 deck, you mill down. Then just go for it. This is a good finisher.
You know your deck is insane. You're like, you're getting fucked, brother.
So we'll give us a good 3 though.
Yeah. Alrighty. 0-0 Tamako. When this is on stage from hand, this turn they get 3k power, so it'll be a 4-5 climax combo. 5-5 with the CX. Well, 6 will lose. When this attacks, if you have the Pan CX in the CX area and you have 6 or less stock, pay the cost for you. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Choose the 2 Aogiri High School characters from among them. Show them your opponent out of your hand. Send those to waiting room. I'm good.
Gonna pay 1 for this. I'm good. We'll give it a 1.
I'm good. And then, what is the next one? 0-0 Tamako.
Oh,
this is that card.
The funny card.
On stage from hand, if you have 4 or more other Aogiri characters, mill 4. If there are no Aogiri High School characters among them, deal 1 damage to your opponent.
Okay, realistically, this is a meme, and no one would ever play this.
It is a meme. It's a meme, but God, I'm sure if you get hit by this, and like your opponent does the thing, you're just sitting there like,
well, yeah.
What the fuck just happened?
I guess I'll show
just gonna be
the infamous deck that everyone's talking about for Aogiri. This is the only time it's topped though, so.
Yeah, it's only topped once, but
it has, look at that, 400 likes, almost over 350 retweets. on it and over 100 bookmarks. Well, essentially what this deck does is it tries to loop this level 0 as much times as possible. So you play 4 of this Vanguard 2-1. Don't know what it does. It's just not a fucking Aogiri trait. 4 of this other 0-0 global PR that's just like a 3k vanilla. Another 3k vanilla that's not Aogiri card. And another 3k vanilla that's not Aogiri card. I think this is 2-5 that does something else. So you play all these bricks, but then you only play, what's the total? 4, 8, 12, 15, 18 Aogiri cards, and then 4 events, and then 4 standby.
I have a 2-1, the 2-1 is cheating some of them to memory, and then like...
So yeah, you play 4...
The brainstorm just sitting on your board.
So what the guy says, you try to keep double brainstorm. All you gotta do is just keep sending the brainstorm to memory, and you can... And when you slam your standby, you can standby in the back row, and then these cards will come back in the front row because your front row is most likely dying because your front row is most likely just fucking this shitty ass Rico and your burner. So yeah, as you said, the 2-1 was the one we saw before where you can send this out to the bottom deck. You put a Aogiri character from waiting room to memory, so usually like another 1-1 or another brainstorm or another Rico send to the memory thing. You deck out as much out of whatchamacallit. You should deck as thin as possible of Aogiris and just try to keep looping Ricos, burners, and keep 1-1-1 and keep 2 brainstorms on board. And you're just constantly burning. Your 2-1 counter here, all it really does is just search 2 Aogiri characters, and a 3-1 event, salvage 1 Aogiri character, or salvage 1 card. So all you're doing is just honestly looping burns. Burn 1, burn 1s.
It's a very magical deck.
Yeah. Well, that's all. You're just constantly pushing damage as fast as possible.
It works.
We'll give it
the thing.
If this was last week, we probably would have given this 1, but we'll give it a nice 3. If you have the cards and you can afford to get it without hurting yourself, you can try out the deck for fun. Otherwise,
are the PRs actually that expensive?
I think some of them
got up in price because of the meme. Anytime a meme like this is playable,
all the stores are like looking to buy for like fucking 3k yen each one.
Yeah.
All right, next card.
All right, 0-0 Urame. For each mark underneath this gets 2k power and +1 soul. The following ability at the end of the turn, send this to waiting room. Let's put on stage from hand. Place all of your other Aogiri characters underneath this face up as a marker. In any order this turn, this gets cigarettes.
Okay, no, this is
she's
actually
just
one.
rotting.
This is actually one.
Yeah.
She kills your entire. She kills all her friends and herself. That's what happens when you smoke. Don't smoke, kids.
Yeah. Well, she also drinks. She has liquor trait.
Oh, don't smoke while drinking.
Yeah, she's literally a rotten. She just drinks and smokes all day.
07.
Pog. But yeah, I priced out that deck $110 before shipping.
Nice.
But then shipping is expensive, unfortunately.
Nice. Not
1-0 Mujina. Yeah. If I was in Japan, I might have caved and bought this. Not here. 1-0 Mujina. When this is reversed, if the battle opponent is the cost 0, you may send that character to the bottom of your opponent's deck. Pay 1, send this to waiting room, mill 2. Choose the extra low character from the waiting room, add it to hand, execute until the 7 level is built. I feel like I haven't seen this since like Itzy. I feel like there probably has been like another.
There has been a couple of this, but they're not notable.
Itzy's the only one that saw play, I think.
And Itzy mainly was because she also said she
bonded to one combo.
Like if you played a 2-1 Itzy, you never played a 1-0.
Yep.
So we'll give this a 1. Not good.
Alrighty. 1-0 Nekuro alarm. It's on the top of your clock at the start of your main phase. You may draw a card. If you discard a card, shift level 0.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Give it a
1-0 Etra. During your turn, all of your other Aogiri High School characters get 1k power. Climax combo, send the Pan CX from the CX area to the winning room. Rest this standing card. At the start of your encore phase, if you have 2 or more other Aogiri High School characters, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose the 2 Aogiri High School characters in the winning room. Choose 1, add it to hand, send the rest to the bottom of your stock. I mean, no.
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 Give it 1. If I can only resolve a single combo.
Row, but
Yeah.
Well, it works in the back row.
Thing is, if I can only resolve a single combo, I would like to have it be able to go +2 hand.
Yeah. 1-0 Komaru. During your turn, this gets 1k power. Send 1 Aogiri High School character in your memory to waiting room. When this card is battle, opponent is reversed. If you have the CX in the CX area, if you have a CX in your CX area, and you have an Aogiri High School character, you may the cost of you search your deck up to 1 Aogiri High School character, show it your opponent's hand, so shuffle your deck afterwards.
The only problem is we don't get memory this
fine.
early. The only problem with getting memory this early is just only from the bombs, drop search bombs. So you're gonna play multiple copy that, or the pay 1 sack self check 3 add 1. That character, send it like a smart character to memory. That one's also RNG with just having a linked ASMR character in waiting room by then. So
yeah,
it probably doesn't see play just because it's you either have to clog your deck when it comes to the drop search, or you just can't resolve this. Give it 1.
Etra, assist, level X. When it's placed on stage from hand, if you have 2 or less memory, choose 1 of your high school character in your winning room, set it to memory. Rest, choose 1 of your characters, turn it gets 1k power.
Yeah. Yeah. 2 level assist that can get you free memory, I guess.
2-0 Urame, rest this, look at your stock, shuffle your stock. Rest 2 of your characters. If all characters level 3 or higher, will the top 13 cards of your stock. If there are a total of 14 different traits among them, reveal the top card of your deck. If that card is an Aogiri High School character, you win the game.
So this is the original meme that people are talking about, where if you're playing the vanilla cards that the other meme deck is playing, to have traits that's not Aogiri to help you reach 14 more easily. The only problem is if you're hoarding that much stock and your opponent's level 3, if both players level 3, you might as well just use a regular finisher in that case. So this is probably just a 1. But it's funny.
It wins.
Yeah, but with 13 stocks, surely you fucking do something else that's good too. You don't need to warp your deck
better than
for this.
winning the game?
Winning the game consistently and not forcing yourself to play this gimmick.
But you could argue that if you can get to the 14 unique traits, you do just win the game consistently. More consistently than trying to finish your opponent, surely.
If you have condition, then sure. But you're more likely to just, hit 10 stock, not be able to hit condition, when you can just use a 10 stock to kill your opponent.
So we play the bar level 1, and you just start fucking just stocking unique traits.
Okay.
It's just that easy. 2-1 Etra. Pay 1, discard an Aogiri character. When you discard's backup, pay the cost. If you do, choose when your battling character gets +4 soul.
So it's cheaper because you don't have to discard 2, like Ramorous, +6 soul counter. But then I would rather have a +6 soul than +4 soul. +4 soul is
I need that. I need that plus extra 2 soul, man.
I do need that.
9.
Yeah. I will need that extra 2 soul. And I know it. We'll give it a 1. First play the heal counter. At least that's consistently going to heal you.
So true. 2-1 Urame. Assist 2k level 3 or higher characters. Rest this. Choose one of your Aogiri High School characters. This turn gets 2k power. Rest this. Choose another character. This turn it gets 2 levels. So I don't know what that matters for.
You make your level. You can power pump your level 1s, or you can make your opponent's character a dodgeable. You can dodge your opponent's character. That's about it. Fantastic. 1.
2-1 event counter. Choose one of the following 2 effects and resolve it. During your opponent's turn, if you have 2 or more of your high school characters, during your shuffle. What? During your okay. During your opponent's turn, if you have 2 or more Aogiri characters. Shuffle your waiting room into your deck. Pay 1 if you have an Aogiri character, and you pay the cost 3 to search your deck for 2 Aogiri High School characters. Show them to your opponent. Choose 1, add it to hand, send the rating to the bottom of your stock. Shuffle your deck afterwards. Send this to memory. I mean, this card's playable. Like it actually probably do play this. For, you do. I know you do play this, but I get it. It deck thins you out Aogiri characters of your deck for your turn. I see.
You either shove it in the stock or you just get 2 cards in hand.
Fair enough.
Oh no, it's a free freshman pet. Yeah, you basically just use it to search probably your finisher or something, or a gearing trait, and then shove another one to the stock to be gone forever. 2 just for the meme. Probably fine in other decks too, but nothing crazy. Probably don't ever play as an inner deck. And that is all. We've hit the end. Poggers.
I mean,
2 hours.
Not the best set.
Probably not.
Not the best set in the world.
It has some pretty nice cards starting off. The EP healer is nutso, and the level 1 combo was pretty good, but unfortunately the rest of yellow kind of sucked. And you didn't need to build for. You don't need to play yellows to play EP healer, so people just didn't. That's about it. The deck that has top, since we're doing this a week later, the deck that has top mainly is just the 8 standby deck and the stock soul 2 soul deck. As we talked about during the entire stream. So who knows, whatever. It could just be a flavor in a month.
It could be, but maybe the 2 soul stock soul deck gets more popular. Maybe the standby deck gets more popular now that
Haas is dead.
What's who died? Yeah.
We'll see what the meta reforms to now that the big bad scary Hosinosaur is gone. Maybe burn finishers are stronger now. Will be even stronger now. Although the 3 best decks that had burn finishers got nerfed, but losing the compression tool. And yeah, that's all. Come back next week for Makaine losing heroine. Yep, that's all. Yep. Overall rating for the set, probably 3.
Probably 3. That'd be my assumption too.
We're not biased here. We don't care about the IP. Nope. So, we'll see you guys next week for some Makaine. Bye bye.
That's what we are biased for, by the way. But yeah, bye bye.
You're biased for it. Fuck you. I'm not biased for anything.
Who are you?